Do you guys remember what the ride height is going to be for Slinky Dog Coaster? I want to say it's like 38.
I think they said it was about the same as Barnstormer.
And Seven Dwarfs? Okay, so it's probably 38.
He'll be able to ride it.
Damn.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Howdy, folks. Three Sheets to the Mouse is an adult-themed podcast that may contain content and language not suited for younger cowboys and cowgirls. Now then, hang on to them hats and glasses, cause this here's the wildest podcast in the wilderness.
Fuck that little pig.
I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be prepared.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 68 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We're five average guys with love for all things Disney. And joining me on this week's show are three guys who have sticky fingers for menus. Tim.
And it begins.
Adam.
What's up, everybody?
And Trenton.
Shark bait, ooh ah.
We're here to talk to you about Disney parks, Disney booze, and a little bit of debauchery in between. So sit back, relax, grab a Himalayan ghost, and enjoy the adult side of Disney with Three Sheets to the Mouse. Speaking of sticky fingers for menus, Tim.
Yeah, Tim, sticky fingers.
Yeah.
There's a few places on property that are a little light on menus these days.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Welcome back, first of all. Welcome back, Tim and Adam. How was Disney World?
Wet. Very wet. It rained almost every day. Heavily.
It wasn't almost every day. It did rain every day.
Well, there was that one day
there wasn't one day where...
But it rained at night.
Yeah, there wasn't one day where it was, like, clear all day long.
It was so bad that my big souvenir purchase for this trip was a rain jacket from Pandora.
Does it...
And I was really good at shredding ponchos.
Is it blue? Is it like a Na'vi?
No, it's from Ace. It's like gray and black, and it just has a little orange ACE on the top.
That's actually pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. At the bottom has like a rubber little emblem. It says, what is the Conservation Society that they created for the ride?
Right.
Whatever it was.
I think all that...
could be...
It's pretty cool.
What?
That could be reusable. That could be useful.
It's absolutely reusable. It's an actual real, like, rain jacket. It's like you could buy a Columbia one or a Nike one. It's very good quality.
I think that's one of the items that they take... I mean, a lot of the items in that store, they donate money for purchases towards the conservation effort, I believe.
Yes.
Let's, as we did for Trenton, let's raise our glass to Tim and Adam. Welcome back, guys. Tim, what do you have?
Thank you.
I'm not ready for vacation to be over, even though I'm going home. I'm going back to work tomorrow. So I've got good old-fashioned Knob Creek 120. It's not Disney Select, but it's a store pick, so close enough.
Single barrel select.
Yeah.
That got me through my cold.
Awesome.
It should. I mean, this will kill anything.
It does. I mean, it is. Here's the thing. It's not very far off from the proof in the 1792 full proof.
Oh, no.
But,
I can drink that. I can't drink.
For some reason,
Well, I know. That's the thing. The full proof, the 1792 full proof is only aged for like 4 years. This one's aged for 9. So it mellows out a lot.
Yeah, it masks the proof.
I can't play with that 1792 full proof. Nope. There's a video. I had an easier time eating the pickles than I did drinking a shot of that full proof. Yeah.
Well, Adam, that's because you didn't chase it with sheer mist. You didn't.
I forgot to put the oranges in it.
Forgot to put the oranges in it.
Knew I was doing something wrong.
You guys are dicks.
Because that would have mellowed it out. I mean, then you would have only slightly had that burn. No, it's not far off from the proof. I think the full proof 1792 is like 62.5%, and Knob Creek is 60. And it's just, I mean, one is like, I like the 1792 full proof. It is definitely a high proof whiskey, but Knob Creek is much, much
Yeah,
smoother.
I'll never buy the full proof again.
All I tasted when I had the full proof was the alcohol.
That
is.
that 5 points of proof, just it's too much.
Yeah, well, it's also, aging time. I mean, it's a big difference.
Definitely.
It's a 5-year gap. Sometimes newer is not always better.
Right.
So, Trent, what do you got?
So not to give away anything, but I did watch Deadpool 2 earlier today, and in honor of that, I'm drinking some Budweiser.
Bud Heavy in a can.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And once you see the movie, everyone will understand.
St.
Yes.
Louis's finest.
Great movie.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
fantastic
fun.
movie, by the way.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed Deadpool 1. It was funny.
You like Deadpool 2
I
then?
think this is better
better
than
than
one, and that's very rare for me to say. I had a lot more fun with this one.
I'm gonna disagree there, but
The reason why is I got the musical cues the second they started playing.
Yeah.
And you probably might not have gotten a lot of them right away.
no, I understood. It's just I think the musical cues in the first one were better. And the pauses, like in the first one at the end, when DMX pauses because he forgets everything, and he's like, fuck it, and the music starts right back. He says, like, cue the music, and it comes back on. I don't know. I think it had a better use. I think... It's just one of those
See, I
things-
think the
like the-
exact
the-
opposite.
Zings and the jabs and all the other like insults to Marvel and DC were more on point with this one.
No, and I... Yeah, I agree with that,
Yeah.
but that part's better, but not overall.
See, and I
Overall,
really...
it's predictable, and there's a really easy way out that we discussed, but I won't ruin
Yeah, let's
anything
move
yet.
on.
It's too
Before
early.
we do.
Well, I was about to say, I really enjoyed the digs that Ryan Reynolds gave to Green Lantern in the first one.
Oh, this was
it
even
gets
worse.
worse.
This gets worse. It gets
That was
worse.
nothing.
Don't make the super suit green!
This one is even worse. Sorry, Canada.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I'm actually I will probably see that one before I see most of the other Marvel movies. Newsflash: I saw Captain America: Winter Soldier last night for the first time.
Only
What'd you
6
think?
years behind everybody else.
It was fine. I
I
thought
really liked Winter Soldier.
I thought it was good. I liked Iron Man 3 better. I think actually.
I liked all the Iron Man movies better than all the Captain America movies.
Well, Captain
can't
I can't say
America.
that. I like the first Captain
Absolutely
America
not.
movie the best.
I did
I
like
like-
Falcon. Falcon is pretty badass.
I loved Winter Soldier. I thought that was one of the better movies. Mm-hmm. I hated Iron Man 2.
What?
What?
I didn't like it.
Fucking Mickey
I
Rourke?
thought it was long.
Mickey
I thought it was
Rourke
very
and
long-winded
Don
and
Cheadle
didn't
being
go
Iron-
anywhere.
Don Cheadle being the Iron Suit thing,
I didn't like
fighting back to back. I love that one.
The only problem I had with Iron Man 2 is that Terrence Howard was just randomly gone, and Don Cheadle just jumped in like,
was just-
they're like,
there
do
were
you
so
look
many-
different? Or how does this...
it. Yeah, how did that work? A lot of it got weird, and I just...
Don Cheadle's a better actor,
I know.
though. They should have had Don Cheadle from the beginning.
I agree.
Don Cheadle...
I think Don Cheadle's a better actor than Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. You
Duh.
ever seen Don Cheadle in Ocean's 13? It's amazing.
And on next week's show, we'll talk about Avengers: Civil War.
Tim and Adam... Next episode, Tim and Adam's trip report.
We'll get to it eventually.
So we'll get to it eventually. Adam, what do you got tonight in your glass?
I got the small batch 1792.
That is a good. That is
I
a really damn good bourbon.
like this.
Ooh, I got to try some whiskeys this week, guys.
Did you
Did
really?
you?
Yeah. I
What'd you
got
get?
to try Little Book for the first time.
I like Little Book.
What'd you think?
A little too burny for me.
It's high proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really like the little
So I didn't like it as much as the other one I got to try, which was Yellow Spot, which is...
Little
Oh, that is so good.
Little Book is basically Knob Creek 9-year Select that has been taken out and put into a different barrel for
Finishing.
finishing.
It was just a
Freddie
little
No
too much for me.
handpicks those barrels, and then moves them over to Big Little Book.
I like a little
Yeah.
smoother. I mean, Tim, you understand. That's why I like the Calumet, the single rack, just because there's no burn.
I love Calumet. Calumet's a problem though because like there's 1792 small batch. It just goes down so easy. I'll drink a whole glass and not even realize it.
But
that's okay because it's only like $29 a bottle. The small batch.
the
Yeah.
Calumet?
No, the small batch
Oh,
1792.
so let's say Calumet's
Calumet's
like-
about 38, 40.
The single rack is 50.
Not by
Yes,
us.
the single rack black is like 40, 45
Not by
right
us.
here.
It was 50. It was 54 where we bought the little book and the little.
It was the last time we bought it was 38.
And that, and I got to go to a bar that had the most extensive Scotch and whiskey list in the state of North Carolina.
That list was impressive.
Did you see all those Ardbegs? You'd be in fucking smoky 409 heaven.
So now,
my
did
God,
your boss
no.
buy some for you?
So that yellow spot, because Adam's had the green spot, and Adam loved the green spot.
Oh yeah,
The
I
yellow
did.
spot was fucking good, man.
It's really good.
It was sweet and smooth and no burn.
all those buttered biscuits notes. It's one of my.
So I have a question. What's the difference between the green and the yellow?
Yellow's aged longer.
Yeah, it's I think aged 5 more years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the different Macallans and
I think.
Because I really like the green spot.
I think the green spot is 12 and the yellow spot is 15.
Something
or
like
10
that.
and 15 or something like that.
I don't remember. I didn't. It wasn't mine. I took what was given to me.
It's good. It's really good. Do not sleep on Irish whiskey. It is.
Yeah, because that bottle would dig into your back and that'd be fucked up.
Can you imagine like just the indentation? Like,
Yeah.
you're walking around on like the beach and just have the bottle.
Like,
on your
what the
back.
fuck is going on? What is behind me right now?
But speaking of bottles you can pass on, and
Ardbeg.
I don't normally say this. No, not Ardbeg. Definitely get Ardbeg. Macallan Amber.
They had
Unimpressive.
that tomorrow. Is that?
Unimpressive.
And this is the Macallan boy, the Macallan golden child.
I
drinking
don't
this.
say anything bad about Macallan. I like Macallan 10 a lot. Honestly, this is probably one of the worst bottles of Macallan I've ever had. It's actually, no, it is the worst bottle of Macallan. I prefer a lot of other whiskeys to this. A lot of other whiskeys. It's a no age statement, so they've taken off any of the age statements, which means they've taken their... so let me give you a little bit about it. It's a amber color, which means it gets that amber color from the sherry cask that it's aged in. There's no age, so again, it's anywhere from probably... it could be anywhere from 3, which is the minimum in Scotland, 3 to 12 years old. So you're mixing a lot of young whiskeys with some older whiskeys to make a flavor profile, and it's very thin. It is exactly 40%, the minimum alcohol by volume, and it just honestly, it's like Macallan, gussed up a label and said, okay, this is going to be awesome. You're going to like it, and it's just unimpressive.
So Macallan M's a blend.
Macallan M is a blend, yes.
Because I was looking at the 25 year when we were at that bar for $125 a pour.
Well, Macallan M is a single malt blend from different whiskeys.
that is too rich for my blood.
anywhere from too rich for anyone's blood. Aged anywhere from 60 years to, I think the minimum they do have is like 15, but they don't put an age statement on it because there's a lot of 50, 60-year-old whiskeys in that thing. And that's why it's $5,000 a bottle.
That's a fucking lot.
Yes, it is.
The
Well,
bottle is pretty though.
It is pretty.
Speaking
it's
of-
it's the late crystal, so
speaking of drinks we had last week, Tim and Adam went to Disney World.
they did.
Where we had a lot of drinks.
They did have a lot of drinks.
Had a couple drinks, saw a couple things. Who knows?
A few too many drinks one night.
And in fact, as soon as we hit the park, the first thing we did was to get a drink.
Did you?
Yes, actually it was.
Did you guys get a little?
So-
It was my fault.
Did you get a little fuzzy?
We got a lot
Oh,
of
the whole
fuzzy.
week.
Oh,
Especially on the night we went to the Edison. We
Oh,
got beyond fuzzy.
that was a hot mess.
My tongue was fuzzy.
yeah. We got
My
the
teeth were
text
fuzzy.
at like 2:00 in the morning.
Well, wasn't it? No, it
I
wasn't.
know, I
It
tried
wasn't that
to.
late, was it?
Yeah.
It was like 1-ish,
It was like
1:30.
The last
It was
message of the
12:30.
night was sent at 2:46 in the morning. You know how I know? Because I had to be up at 6 for work. Out of town.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
My bad.
No. My phone doesn't go off when I get those. So.
Oh,
It was just
okay.
funny. I woke up. I was like, "What the fuck? been sleeping for 4 hours more than these guys have been awake.
You know what? We started off this trip. We're like, we're gonna take it easy. We're not gonna stay up late. We're not gonna get up early. And we did the exact opposite. We stayed up late almost every night and got up early every morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I got 8 hours sleep the whole week.
It's Disney.
No,
you only
there's
live
no way.
once. YOLO, baby.
That's why
There
they
you
make
go.
rides like the Hall of Presidents and Carousel of Progress. So you can,
Hey,
Oh,
Scott. Scott, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you never fucking say YOLO ever again?
What? You don't get? I'm hip with the language. This
Oh,
this
no.
podcast
Oh, no,
is
please stop. Just stop.
Nope.
Just stop.
quit while you're ahead.
this podcast is lit, man.
Oh no.
All right. Well, we're
It's
looking
not
for a
gonna
new
end.
host. Fill in a spot. You have to know how to edit though. So that's
Yeah,
the only issue.
you got a little edit because none of us do.
So where'd you guys stay this trip?
Jumbo House.
Jumbo House, Animal Kingdom Lodge.
And you got
Interesting.
pixie dusted again.
Not really, because
Yeah, we did some research on
technically
this.
it is a standard view room
Yes, it is.
because it's on that little crook of the building where it juts out, and you get a partial blocking of the next jut out, so you don't see the full savannah. So that's a standard view.
We saw
I can
90% of the
attest.
savannah.
I can attest, dude. We had a standard view room when we stayed there a couple years ago, and they fed the animals right outside of our fucking room
Yeah.
every night.
And we spoke.
Yeah.
We spoke with Jillian and Matt, and they said the same thing. They got the same thing, a standard view, but it was a full view of the savannah.
The good thing about Jumbo House is there's a lot of standard view rooms there that are impressive views.
Well, I mean, you have to be careful because the DVC rooms, you're on the 5th floor most of the time. And the 4th floor, you're going to have just a better view. If you want the actual room number to make a recommendation, the room number that we were staying in is 5522, and that is a DVC villa.
Make sure you
And-
fax that request in.
Yeah, definitely, because we went in blind, and we actually go up to the desk because we usually check in at the desk, and the guy just asked us, well, you can have your room earlier, but it's going to be further away. And we kind of remember Brent and Sydney's horror story about being far away in Jumbo House.
It was fucking horrible.
And our horror story about being far away in Kidani.
Yes, but they had like leaky bags and stuff,
Yeah.
and like things were falling on the floor, and Sydney gave up. I remember this
He
story.
dropped the
Yes.
whole thing
Hilarious.
here.
Dude, I can tell you, we went to their fucking room, and it was like, all right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, it's coming up. And then you realize it was the last fucking room in the entire hallway. You could walk out the fucking
gotta be
window
horrible.
at the end of the hallway or go in their room.
I would shoot myself.
It was far, dude.
Or-
Oh my god.
You need one of
Or we
those.
had our-
You needed one of those like airport shuttles that would take you.
Oh my
like,
God,
take
yes.
you and a friend.
I just want to fucking scoot
Oh,
about
yes.
like everybody in the park. Crack
fucking
ankles. What's up, Tim?
These are those fucking things. The
Oh.
bane of my existence.
Did you have any good stories with scooters this week?
No,
Not-
it actually wasn't
Not
that
really.
bad.
Those fucking double wide strollers, though.
Oh
He
yeah.
hates that.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of problems with stupid people.
Well, it's
None of the
Disney.
cast members, and I guess we noticed a trend that how everybody says we're rude Americans are rude when we go someplace. The most rudest people we met were not American.
Yeah.
Hands down, every time. Pushing, shoving, cutting in front of you. So, I mean, there's something to be said about that.
Well, so
Would you like to offend part of the globe, or do you want to keep that anonymous?
Well,
I'm going to keep it anonymous
yeah,
because
not anonymous.
so
Okay.
I can say there might have been speaking Portuguese,
Oh God.
and we'll leave it at that.
Okay. All right, so let's go over a couple of the highlights that you guys had from your trips. Obviously, you guys are Disney veterans. You've done almost everything in the park. So let's go. Let's basically talk about some of the new things you did. So what's some of the new things new dining that you've never done before?
La Hacienda.
that
Ah,
looked fucking
first time.
amazing.
muy bueno.
It was very, very good.
It is so good.
Surprisingly.
I said it on our trip review. I think this is a top 3 restaurant for me.
Now, this is the one that's outside on the water?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
See, now I've
Well-
eaten there, but it was just quick service.
No, there's a quick service
During
behind
lunch.
it.
There's a quick service behind it open for lunch.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
this is
two
when there's a
separate
little
restaurants.
market right there connected to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Because I've only ever eaten the one outside. The one outside is fucking really good too.
I'm sure it is.
But
It's a phenomenal restaurant.
I almost didn't realize there was a restaurant in there.
Yes.
Well,
It's
you know,
lunch and
until
dinner.
recently, we've heard it's been so-so. So
No, I've always heard it's been good. It's just it would never make the list because we have decent Mexican food. I mean, we have a Mexican friend who cooks for us all the time.
Yeah.
So like we kind of have an expectation when it comes to Mexican food a lot of the times, unless it's like Tex-Mex. So it's very hit or miss. But this was
Well,
amazing.
that's why we've never eaten in the pyramid before, because you always hear the food's lacking because
no.
of the atmosphere.
I enjoyed
It's
the food.
not good.
I enjoyed the food in the pyramid.
It was good. I think La Hacienda is
Yeah,
better.
Hacienda is definitely better. And we got a table by the window.
That's a great,
Yep,
and that's a
lucked out.
great view. Did you guys stay there for illumination?
Oh, absolutely.
Of
They pipe the
course,
music in, the lights go dark. There's
And you
literally-
can get some damn good margaritas there too.
Yeah.
Yes, I had the avocado margarita. Which
Yes.
I'm not
Yummy.
big on margaritas because tequila tends to make me trend. So
Make you what now? I'm sorry.
it turns me into an angry Amish guy.
Oh, okay.
So I had the orange mango fire margarita, and it was fucking phenomenal. The salt they put on the rim is mixed with Tajin chili powder. You have to have it with the salt because without the salt, it's
Of course.
overly sweet. Even though they do put Tabasco sauce in the drink, but it was amazing. It was so delicious.
That's where I got the Casa Dragones margarita, and it comes with a black pepper sea salt mix on the rim. It is so good.
I think on the menu online they don't list it, but the menu in the restaurant it was all Casa Dragones tequila.
most of them were all made with Casa
yeah.
Dragones.
I mean, it might be. It says all of the menu on the online or
It says
whatever they have
Exotico.
in front of you. It says exotic, 100% pure agave premium silver tequila. So it could be. It's really whatever they pull down on the off the shelves. But it's from what I have understood, it is generally a top-notch tequila. You're not getting like Cuervo silver.
No, you're definitely not.
No, not at all.
No.
I can't do
That
Cuervo.
they save. That they used to save for the
Or
the
Montezuma.
margarita machines. Yeah.
They still probably do save it
The
for
Cholo-
the margarita
Cholo
machines.
de Mar-
They're frozen.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't like any margarita that I can taste the tequila in at all.
See, I love.
Well, if you
tequila.
have good
love
tequila, good tequila does not really taste like shit tequila.
I have a bottle of the Casa Dragones, and I drank that neat, and it's so good.
But you're not gonna put good tequila in a margarita.
Why not?
Why not?
If it's frozen, no.
No, if it's frozen, I would not, because you're watering it down a ton.
You're watering it down, and it's usually so sugary sweet that you don't taste anything.
We need to
But
have you
I made-
speak to our tequila expert, Rebecca Tunin. She'll set you right.
Yes.
Yes.
I
She will find you. You started drinking whiskeys. There are tequilas that drink like whiskey.
absolutely.
She's the one that turned us on to the Black Pearl wine, too.
Yes.
She's
Rebecca
posted,
too knows her alcohol.
She's posted in the group about tequila, and
Yeah.
she's really smart, and she's not too far away.
No.
If you
teach
guys
me.
ever want to see me throw up sober, buy me a tequila shot.
Challenge accepted. I don't know what to say about that.
It's fucking I fucking hate agave. Like, even when I was in culinary school and we were using agave nectar to sweeten recipes and fucking in class, we Mexican day, we used agave instead of honey or sugar, and it was just, I can't do the flavor, dude. I don't like it.
See, I like agave.
I don't
I've
really
always
notice
liked
the
agave,
flavor
though.
to it.
I don't like it at all.
Especially in the agave nectar. You can use that in place of simple syrup.
That's what I have. I have agave nectar instead of simple syrup.
I don't know
better
if
for
it
you.
was. I don't know if it was just in my head that it was just. I don't know, but it was. I fucking don't like it.
I mean, there's also different levels of agave nectar. The darker it gets, the more flavorful it's going
the
to be.
shit we were
that's
using
gonna
was
Same
make
thing
it
with
fucking
tequila.
brown.
Yeah, that's gonna have a different flavor
Yeah.
profile than like the ambers or the golden ones.
I mean, I don't know, but that's just one thing I can't do.
What'd you guys have? You guys had the Plata La Hacienda, right?
Yes,
we shared that.
the La Hacienda.
The Hacienda
which had the
serves
New
too.
York strip, the chicken breast, chorizos, and vegetables with the beans and
Spicy corn.
I don't.
Yeah.
Which really good.
Oh,
the
that
beans were like a sour.
Yeah, the beans had like a sour with spicy hint to them. It was kind of weird, but they were good.
Maybe it's the cilantro.
No,
It was
I love
definitely
cilantro.
lime,
Okay.
little lime, and I don't know if they put more of that tagine powder or chili powder to it, but
Yeah, maybe.
and we had the
Very good.
corn soup, which is phenomenal. That corn soup was absolutely delicious.
Crema de
And I
leche.
had the
Yep.
queso fundido, which I would probably not order again unless I had a big group.
Yeah.
I prefer the guacamole for like a dip to go with your appetizer. I prefer the guacamole there. It's really good. It's made right at your table.
See, but that's so gimmicky. to me.
Yeah.
No, this is really good.
Since
They
it was
put-
our first time there, we asked our server what did he recommend, and we got everything he recommended.
and it's good. All of it's good. But the guacamole, this guacamole has toasted pumpkin seeds in it. It's really good. It gives it like a nice, like smoky flavor. I recommend it.
Don't church up my fucking guacamole, dude. I don't want.
Why?
What do you want fucking pumpkin seeds in there for, dude?
Oh, it's
What
so
am I?
good.
Yeah, what am I, a fucking bird?
Yeah, I hope Tim's not a bird, because if he is, I have to fucking quit. Fucking hate birds.
But everything there is really good. I have nothing bad to say about this restaurant. So you guys both got the hacienda for entree. What'd you guys get for desserts?
Oh, we
'Cause I
listen.
saw some desserts on there.
You're in Mexico. You gotta have Mexican chocolate.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember what I
I
had.
I
had
was
some
hoping you were gonna
chocolate
say
mousse.
flan.
You had the empanada.
I saw flan.
You had the empanada.
Oh, yeah, I had the empanado. That was
The
really
empanada de
good.
manzana.
Oh, the caramel apple one. Yes,
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yes.
That was really, really good. And with the cinnamon ice cream.
Did they have flan?
Yes, they have flan. I've gotten the
Yeah.
flan there.
They got flan.
It's flan. I mean, what do you do to flan to make it
I
different?
can get good flan here. I mean,
Yeah,
Flan's just good anywhere, though.
it is.
Not
Flan is
really.
really good.
I could eat it here. I could eat it there. I could eat it anywhere.
thank you, Dr. Zeus.
Could you in a car?
Yeah, I'll eat flan. Fucking literally.
Honestly, I know you guys really liked the dinner there. I love it. It's for us. It's going to be a must do every time we go. In fact, we have a reservation for November for La Hacienda.
See, that my problem is, and this is what I'm realizing, especially with the trips, my must-dos are changing.
Oh, they change constantly.
And not only that, like, this is the first trip we didn't make fast passes.
We had one fast pass.
All right. So another first.
Okay, and I will tell you, I owe you an apology because we gave you shit for not making fast passes.
I'm just gonna say it's nice to be spontaneous.
And it worked. I mean, we didn't get,
It does.
we didn't get the
No,
headliners. We didn't do Mine Train.
No, we got almost
almost everything.
all of them except for Mine Train. We couldn't get Mine
Well,
Train.
yeah, Mine
Flight,
Train's
Just
hard
the wait
to
was
get.
way too long.
Right?
What?
Did
What?
you do flight?
Yeah,
But you guys did the Animal Kingdom at Night extra hours.
Even no, outside
we did
that.
it.
Outside
That's
that,
not
they
when we did it though. The first time we did it,
Rope
we
dropped it.
rope dropped extra magic hours, and we were on and off in less than a half an hour.
Yeah. I'm telling you. You know what?
Don't listen to these guys, folks. Get
The
fast
last day we
passes.
were there, we literally picked up a Splash Mountain fast pass in 5 minutes.
I like
and
it.
then dumped it because there was no
There was no
line.
line.
Here's the thing, and this is the thing that drove me nuts. I didn't have any fast passes, so the lines, for some reason, really out of whack this whole trip. Like, there was at one point a 55-minute wait for Living with the Land and a 50-minute wait for Soarin'.
There was a 60-minute wait for the fast pass line for Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
60-minute for the fast pass line for Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise isn't even a good ride.
Oh,
It's a
I
great,
love
shut
it.
your
it's
mouth.
a great ride.
It's a great ride.
Yeah,
Shut your mouth.
it's a great ride.
It's a great ride.
Would I wait in my fast pass for 60
No.
minutes? Absolutely
No.
not.
No.
Absolutely not.
But you have these people who are locked into their fast passes, where we're literally on the fly. Oh, there's a fast pass for this. I don't have to wait on this line. I can choose this fast pass right now and walk on.
You
the
have
line.
to be willing to roll with it. You have to be willing to roll with it and be able to pull your phone out and just make a change.
Yeah.
That's what we were doing the whole trip.
Constantly.
Honestly, the last trip we did in April, it was kind of like a game. Is what fast pass can we find?
Yes, without a doubt. And then it's like, well, what are we willing to wait for? Mm-hmm. And what are we not willing to wait for?
To be honest, it was kind of a little bit more fun and relaxing that way because we know we have to be back here at this hour to go to this fast pass and then back over there to do that. We didn't have that problem.
Whatever we walk to, I would see if we can get a fast pass for it. And if we were able to get a fast pass for it, great. If not, we might have moved on or we might have waited depending on the situation.
The only fast pass we're going to make for November is probably going to be Flight of Passage and Soarin' 2.
I have a lot. You see, you have to be super careful for November because you're forgetting that the new Toy Story Land stuff is going to be open.
Oh, that's true.
So those are my musts.
Yeah, we'll have to fast pass
that.
those.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to fast pass that.
I don't even care about those.
I do.
Well, see,
I have to ride them.
I have to ride them, see what they're like.
Do you guys?
I can ride the Crazy Mouse in October when the fair comes to Somerville.
No, this is not a Crazy Mouse.
Do you guys remember what the ride height is going to be for Slinky Dog Coaster? I want to
do
say it's like 38.
That was 40.
Yeah, it's very low. It's very low.
I could look.
It's like 38 or 40.
I think they said it was about the same as Barnstormer
and Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably 30.
He'll be able to ride it. I think he'll be able to ride it.
Damn.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Let's be honest, it's going to be a glorified Barnstormer.
You walked right into that one. I'm sorry.
I'll admit that was funny. I'll give you that one. That was funny.
You're not going to have the ride swap with Ethan.
No, Ethan will ride swap with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
Look, I've said it before on the show. It's kind of nice to be a little spontaneous once in a while.
It is. I don't know if this would have necessarily worked in July.
No, it doesn't work all times.
But you see, I can see it working in July. The reason why I can see it working in July is for the simple reason that we saw people gladly waiting 55 minutes for Living with the Land.
Which I don't understand. I don't understand.
I mean, I love Living with the Land. I love that ride.
I think there's a lot of people that
I'm
don't know
not waiting
better.
55 minutes for it.
There's a lot of people that don't know better.
Yeah,
but that's it.
The thing.
But I was literally able to pick up a fast pass while we were eating lunch in Sunshine Season.
So my suggestion is,
and just walk right
what we
on.
did in April is make all your fast passes that you would possibly want, and then if you don't feel like doing them, don't do them.
See, but the problem is with that is that you have to unlock.
You have to unlock them because then you're screwed. Then you get locked in, and you can't make any more.
Yeah, then you have to basically say, well, if you decide that morning, like one day in April, one of the days in April, we got to Animal Kingdom, walked up to the entryway, and we're like, no way, and we hopped back on the bus and went back to Epcot, or we hopped on the Epcot bus and went right over to Epcot, and there was no lines.
Then modify your fast pass.
Yeah, but we have to dump all of them one at a time.
Yes.
There was one, I forgot what it was, but there was one ride that we didn't dump the fast pass for, and it wouldn't give us another fast pass for it.
Because you can't.
Because we were in another park.
6 seconds.
No,
you see, you also have to be. No, well, here's the problem. This is the great trip for fast pass, but at the same time, this was the most problems I had with the MDE app I've ever had on a trip.
Buggy.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. It would pull up names at one point. I'm trying to make a fast pass for Tim and I, and Tim's name's not showing up in my list.
I've never had that problem.
And then I've never had it, and I thought I've never had these issues before.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Ever. I promise you. I used it, even like with the old school when I did my 3 and then I was getting additional ones. Never a problem. This time, something went wrong, and I would get a weird window. It was just super buggy this trip, and I don't know what was going on. And I know people weren't using it because there were lines for everything.
Yeah.
All the standby lines were ridiculous.
So what other first did you guys have on this trip?
Well, it was the first time we hung out with Nicole Polito and her family.
Oh, nice.
In the world. So that was pretty awesome. And her daughter, Gracie. And Jesse, her husband, Maybe not husband. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah.
Common law. I mean,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's different because she's vegan.
I tease
And
her
we've
about it all the
never.
time.
Yeah, we both do. But I mean,
we're not friends with any vegans.
but we pick on her about it. But I mean, it was just seeing it through a kid with disabilities' eyes.
Yeah.
She's a nonverbal
Is something
autistic.
different.
Oh, I thought you meant being vegan was a disability.
Well, it is.
Well,
Yeah,
it
that
is.
too.
Sort of like not eating bacon.
Sorry, Nicole.
Like not eating bacon. Yeah, that's two different hosts.
Yeah, that's a
here.
disability too.
Yeah, put it
But
this
it
way.
was
I have a
just
bacon tattoo.
different.
Tim doesn't eat it. Put it so.
So another first I will say that I saw was Skipper Canteen. You dined over at Skipper Canteen.
Yeah,
Surprisingly
surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed my meal.
It, from what
Did
I've
not
heard, it's
expect
kind
to.
of like Tiffin's Light.
I wouldn't say that.
I won't say that.
I wouldn't go that far. The kitschiness of it was fun for me. It wasn't
Wasn't over the top.
over the top. If you like Jungle Cruise, the bad puns abound.
If you like dad jokes.
And Tim was in his heaven because it was all dad jokes.
It's like if Tiffin's and Yak and Yeti had a baby and it came out like an Applebee's.
No, more like a
because-
TGI Fridays.
Yeah, I mean,
It was
the
more-
food, but the
but-
food's a little better.
The food's
than
good.
that.
The food is good.
Food was good. I enjoyed my meal a lot.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was
looked
my
good.
dessert.
So the shit you guys got
Dessert
though,
was a little
looked-
lacking.
None of that shit was on the menu when we went just a month ago, and
We had
your
heard
stuff
that
looked
the
way
menu
better.
is changing until they find what clicks.
Well, yours looked way better. I mean, ours was good, but yours looked.
The
would've
one thing we
traded it.
did see was that people were making reservations just to come in and have a beer.
Yeah, and then leave.
Well, that's going to show Disney that hey, you need to put some fucking carts out or start serving it, and you know.
Give them
It's
time.
coming.
It's
Give
gonna
them
come.
time.
It has to.
Give them time.
And everyone's going
you
to
know-
call it a money grab, and people aren't going to agree, and people are going to say, well, you know, there needs to be
Well,
one
you know-
park that doesn't have it. I just don't agree.
Well, the biggest argument that I remember hearing about it was, well, I don't want this to be an Epcot 2. I don't want this
It's
to be
not
drinking
going
It's not
around
going to be because
Disney
Magic
World.
Kingdom still
But you can get-
pulls a different crowd than Epcot does.
It's not only that, but you can get drinks in Animal Kingdom. You can get drinks in Hollywood Studios, and you still don't have that same drunk crowd from
Very
Epcot.
easily, because we walked up to Thirsty River and ordered our snow leopards and ordered a double, and she free-handed them.
She freehanded.
There was
it
literally
it was
3
almost-
inches of vodka on the bottom of our drink.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we
easily.
saw that.
those fucking
We saw that.
those. My
So- and
Himalayan
you don't have
Ghost
the
was so
problems at Animal
strong
Kingdom that you do have Epcot. I don't know why Epcot is different.
because
I
people
think
go
it's
into
quanti-
Epcot with the mindset.
Well,
Yeah,
Epcot is
it's-
Epcot
Well,
is the local
it's
part.
the
It
challenge.
is the local part.
No, Epcot has
Yeah,
that
with the
challenge
Color World.
of drinking around the world. No other theme park has that.
Well, it's twofold. It's one, the mindset, like Trenton said, it's the mindset of going in there to drink around the world, and two, it's the quantity of places, even
Right.
more so during food and wine.
The quantity of
Like
places
Trent-
and the less things to do, really.
Yeah,
Because you had a couple movies, one track ride.
there's really nothing to do around
Future
World
World.
Showcase
Yeah, we're on World Trip.
apart from 2 rides right now. I mean, there's a third ride
movies.
coming, but if every single country had a ride, there would be a lot more people going there for the rides rather than going there to drink.
Well, if that's your argument, then everyone
I
in
don't
Hollywood
think
Studios
so.
should be shit faced all the time because there's fucking nothing.
I
to do
don't.
there.
He's exactly right. I don't think so. I don't agree with that. There is a certain thing when you comes to Epcot that I have this challenge. I'm
Yeah.
going to make it through and drink at every stop.
No, it's a
And
mindset.
You're going to get drunk.
It's a mindset
There's
to
no
get
way you're
drunk.
not going to get shit faced.
and it's the fact that there are probably on a normal basis on the non-festival days, which is only like 90 days out of the year, there's like 26 different alcohol locations. On festival days, there's like 50.
But I mean, and they cut back on the size of the festival
That
drinks.
doesn't matter. You go
No.
from one of them.
But it's not going to stop any.
Not gonna
Nothing
stop-
is
yeah,
going to
nothing's gonna
stop
stop
it.
And-
Because it's like Restaurant Row. It's like City Walk.
and they
it's
don't
like
care.
All those
They don't care
things.
because it's money. It's free money.
Yeah.
Why would they? Why would they?
It's
And that's
also
what-
they
it's
know
also
what they're
something
doing.
people want.
Right.
I mean,
That's
I don't give
exactly
a
it.
shit what anyone says. The masses, the higher percentage of people want alcohol in Magic Kingdom than don't. And the problem with that is you can understand the people that don't want it, I guess, to a certain extent. Sure, I guess there needs to be one park that doesn't have it. But Disney looks at, if 85% of people want it, those 15% can fucking kick rocks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like
Well,
I've said it time and time
you
again.
can go to Disneyland. And they don't. It's not Magic Kingdom with Disneyland, but it's their equivalent. And you can get alcohol.
No, you can't.
Not in the park yet.
Not in the park. No,
You
you
can't get it
can't.
in Blue Bayou?
Disneyland. Disneyland has not gone to alcohol in their Magic Kingdom park.
But they only have one sit-down meal.
No, they have Plaza,
The Plaza, Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou.
They have a lot less
Yeah.
sit-down
They
dining.
do.
locations.
No doubt about it. They do. They have a lot less sit down. I think they only have 2, actually.
Yeah, there's really not. I mean, I love Blue Bayou when we ate.
Because
there.
Carnation
Right.
Cafe is a quick service. So yeah, I think they only have 2 in the entire park. Whereas Magic Kingdom
Yeah.
at least has 6.
Yeah.
5.
If
No, 6. 6. Tony's,
6, I think you're
Plaza,
right.
Crystal Palace. Oh, they have more than that. Cinderella's, Be Our Guest, Skipper's, Liberty
Tony's.
Tree, and Diamond Horseshoe. I got Tony's. So
Yeah.
they have 8. Yeah.
Liberty Tree? Did you say Liberty
So
Tree?
Yep. Yep.
Which Tony's is
Yeah.
under refurbishment right now. They
hopefully they're under
yeah.
refurbishment
Well,
on
they
the menu.
that's supposed to be it, but they had scrim up and everything.
I'd rather eat a fucking Fazoli's.
I'd rather eat Chef Boyardee. than Tony's.
Whoa. Chef Boyardee is fucking delicious.
I'd rather just drink.
Exactly.
Okay. Another restaurant that we did for the first time, Raglan Road.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I didn't think it was that
What did
great.
you have?
Oh.
Wait, what did you have?
Yeah, what'd you have?
It was okay.
I had the Irish egg, which I loved. I loved my appetizer.
Should have got the wings, but we'll pass.
Well, Chip, we met up with Chip and his girlfriend.
Okay.
It was their last
I
day
did.
at their college program,
Oh.
and he had the wings, and I had the sausages, the battered sausages, and it came out on it looked like an egg carton with forks, and the sausage was stuck to the tops of the forks.
Ooh, nice.
It was cute.
It was cute. It was good.
You didn't get that, Adam?
Our server was weird.
Daddy, do you want some sausage? Daddy,
I got
The
it.
server was very weird.
We had a weird server at
was
Be Our
like
Guest. I totally understand your problem. Yeah.
He slammed our drinks down when he brought.
He literally just took my beer bottle and just dropped it on the table.
That kind of happens. So that kind of happened when we were there, but it kind of goes with the pub feel to me. I mean,
No, because right
No.
next to us there was a single mom with her daughter, and he literally would put her food down and then sat down next to her and was talking to her for like 5 minutes.
Well,
Yeah, it was like he was trying to pick
single,
her
very
up.
hey,
creepy.
single moms need love too.
Very creepy.
But I mean, the food and what else did I eat there? I mean, I was more impressed with my appetite. I was more impressed with my appetizer than my main course.
can't talk shit about the food if you don't remember what you had.
I had
It wasn't memorable.
The burger's good. The burger's good. I've had the Irish stew.
That's what I had.
the
It was
burger-
good. It wasn't anything that I couldn't get any place else.
Well, you should have ordered something that you couldn't get anywhere else.
There wasn't anything. On
I
that
got
menu that I
deconstructed
couldn't-
clam chowder and it was fucking amazing.
They didn't have
Yes,
that.
It's on the menu
what the fuck
right
is
now.
deconstructed clam chowder? It's a soup. How can you deconstruct the soup?
Yeah, wait.
Guarantee it's on the menu right now.
How do
It
you,
wasn't
wait,
on the menu
no,
that I
how,
saw.
How do you deconstruct clam chowder?
It's it's like a larger portion. There's scallops and shrimp and fish.
You have to
broth.
be careful. You have to be super careful with that MDE at the Disney World because it doesn't always represent the menu that you get. And they actually have a new, as of February, they have a new chef.
Yes.
And they took things off
Yeah,
the menu.
The guy that's been there for like the last 10 years is going back to Ireland.
It was still on the menu when we
He's
were there
gone.
the other day. Is all I was saying.
The other day,
April, a month ago.
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
Actually, no, I
sometimes.
think he's gone. He's already gone.
It's
He's
not
gone
bleeding
now.
chowder.
He's-
That's what it's called. Freshest cuts of seafood and potatoes and white wine infused cream broth, but it's not chowder. Okay.
I don't even see that menu. The receipt
Dinner?
for.
It's not there. It's somewhere.
No, I had it
Well,
before.
Look, I mean, I liked it. I
I
thought
just wasn't impressed with
the
it.
atmosphere was good. Did you guys sit in the area where the dancers were?
No,
Oh, okay.
we sat literally.
No, but there was one dancer that came over every once in a while, and it was
they
cute.
put a little board down on the floor, and
I mean, I've been to Irish pubs. This is nothing that I can't get anywhere.
No,
else.
it's not too different than like Thatcher McGee's here in New Jersey.
That's what I'm saying. There's Irish. I grew up in Irish pubs. This was nothing out of the ordinary for me.
No, it to me it's just good, down home.
oh, here we go. I found it.
I liked it.
It's
I
a
liked it.
must do. We have to go there every trip, even
See.
if we're just sitting at the bar.
You had the braised beef.
No desire. Yeah,
The braised beef.
Yeah, braised.
yeah.
braised
It was
beef.
decent.
probably good.
It wasn't bad, but it was a stew. I mean,
But it's because you
and it was also going off. It was going off of my waiter's recommendation.
don't listen to what the waiter says.
Well, we did.
Usually they
and
know.
That was the problem.
This was the only restaurant where I did and was disappointed in what
See,
they
Adam,
told me.
Adam, the problem was you weren't a single stripper.
Right.
This is true.
But on the flip side, we went back to Jico for the first time in probably 6 years, 7
God, it
years.
was so good.
I cannot wait. We might have to modify some reservations. To do that.
Amazing.
Modify.
Amazing.
So good.
We listened to
I wanna go
everything
there so
our server suggested.
From the wine selection down.
Yes.
So let me ask you: having been there, you've been there twice now, right?
Third time.
Three times.
3 times.
So we were there in 2012 with Adam's parents on our honeymoon in 14, and then now. And this was the best
Take-
time.
Take Tiffin's out of Animal Kingdom. Would you do Tiffin's or Jico?
Where are we putting Tiffin's?
Just in a resort.
Yeah. Different
Jico.
food.
Yeah, different food.
Different food. I would probably do Jico.
Yeah,
I'd
it
probably
doesn't matter
keep
about
it
the
as well.
I'm
food,
sorry.
just saying.
Your guys, the pictures you guys shared, which I ended up sharing on the Instagram, looked amazing. It was like I was mouth watering watching those, like looking at those pictures.
That pork appetizer,
It
the
wild
looked
boar.
amazing.
Holy crap! I wanted a full plate of that. I would eat a serving, like a full serving.
And
of
I had
that,
the
hands
beef
down.
and elk dumplings.
But you said
my
you said
God,
the
that
wild
looks so
boar,
good.
Adam.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god, that was. We ate that fucking appetizer where me and Stephanie went a couple years ago, and that fucking wild boar is so good. It is so fucking good, and it's on a bed of what, mashed potatoes or parsnip puree or something like that.
I think it was a parsnip.
Parsnip, yeah.
God, it was so fucking good, and that sauce, it's like a demi-glace. Oh my
And
god!
the best fillet I've ever had on property.
Oh
Yep.
my god, that
Absolutely.
that looked so
Hands
perfectly
down.
cooked. It's not even funny.
Me and Stephanie both ordered that. It
And
was
we
fucking
never like asked about a wine pairing. We were just going to choose the wine pairings off the menu because it was our splurge night.
Yeah.
And he recommended a bottle of
Well,
wine that went with that.
he actually brought 3 bottles over. And brought 6 separate glasses. And he poured a sample in each. He said, try
Oh, nice.
each one. Let me know what you think. He said, and I'll tell you what I think.
And it was just, he was super nice. We sat in the wine room.
Yes. Which is our first time in the wine room, and that was a great experience. Because he literally pulled out a bottle off the wall from where the window is.
Are we talking?
So
are we
if
talking
you-
Tiffin's or Jico?
Jico.
Jico.
Okay. Okay.
Jico.
If you have your receipt in front of you, can
Yep.
you shout out this guy's name? Because this warrants it.
I'm going to butcher it because he was from Morocco, and his name was Monir.
Okay.
I believe that's how it's pronounced. Mounir.
Okay.
And every trip, we try to pick at least one cast member that we email back and give him praise. And
Sounds like this guy deserves it.
He was amazing.
Definitely.
He was
And
absolutely
he
amazing.
explained the whole rituals of the tea at the
The
beginning.
Moroccan tea.
They come with you, and I don't know if they do this in any of the other restaurants still, but they still give you the warm washcloth.
Yeah, the hot towels with the lavender and...
It's a great dining experience. I would
And
definitely.
it's
I think
not that
Tiff-
pricey.
I think Tiffin's did that for us.
Tiffin's might have,
think
but
they did.
this was felt a little more special
Yeah.
for some reason. I can't tell you why.
Well, actually, I guess I might feel like that because the last time we ate at Jico was when we were still doing a dining plan. So,
I mean, it's not cheap.
Not cheap.
No.
This was definitely a splurge meal.
It's up there with California Grill. It's up there with.
See, but this has better quality.
I agree.
I was a huge California Grill fanboy.
Oh, I know. Go back to episode 1. You were California Grill,
Yeah.
California Grill, California
And
Grill.
within the last 4 trips, California Grill has taken a slide that I don't even know if it's in the top 3 anymore.
I will say
I
y'all
don't think
spent
it is.
under $230 though.
You know what? I have the receipt right here. and I'll
I
tell
think
you.
it's almost on the nose.
Almost on the nose, dude. With the tax and after our discount, our Visa discount was $223
Yeah.
before
Not that
tip.
for tip.
And that was with a bottle of wine.
That was with the $67 bottle of wine.
And
See,
that's
that's
and
pretty
that is
good.
a good dinner.
That is an
That's
amazing
a good dinner.
All told, the whole week of food, Trent will appreciate this because he was with us in October last year. A whole week of food, we tallied it up, and it was cheaper than or equal to our Trader Sam's bill from last year.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The word Trader Sam's still makes my fucking head hurt.
We drank a lot that trip, and we continued to drink after Trader Sam's.
I did think I've had the worst thing ever on Disney property, though.
Food wise?
Did you have?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you have the?
freaking corn dog
Wait.
from the
From
car?
a cart in Frontierland.
Dude, we had that
yeah.
corn
Because
dog
we were
too, and it was
hungry.
$6.50, and it made me want to die.
Yes, and it was
That was horrible.
gross.
And it was only because we were absolutely starving.
That's what
and-
we did too.
Now, what you should have done
I know.
was walked over to Sleepy Hollow.
No. The line's way too fucking long. for
I know.
Casey's.
I know. It's a new
Way
thing.
too
They've
long
got
for
hand-dipped corn dogs over there. It's a brand new thing. I've heard the lines
I'm
are
not-
ridiculous.
I am never doing a corn dog in Disney again after this one. It was that bad. The corn
breading was
around it was
soggy.
dry.
Very dry.
The
Yeah.
hot dog was overcooked.
It's-
it was just gross.
It's one
There
of
was
those
nothing
like
good about it.
It's one of those like Sam's Club corn dogs.
Trent,
Yes,
you're,
that's exactly what
well,
it
worse
was.
than the Sam's
That
Club.
they threw in a deep
Trent,
fryer.
you're from the South. Scott's from the quasi-South. You know it's a bad corn dog when the corn is not touching the hot dog.
Oh
There's like an air gap in between the.
Yeah.
The wiener's
Yeah.
all fucking wrinkly and dried
Yep.
out because
And that's what it was.
Nobody
So
likes
it was-
wrinkly wiener.
No one does.
No,
They gotta be
they
plump
should
and
have
crisp.
some meat to them
Yeah.
and like be nicely.
You
Nice
want
and
a
plump
big,
and thick.
juicy, huge wiener. Yeah.
Yes, especially when I put it in my mouth. Another place we did.
Yeah. What other places did you eat that you've never been to before?
Well, we didn't eat there, but we went to Jock Lindsay's.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
not one bit.
Do you guys like anything that's good?
No, here's the thing. When you went, were they playing the top 40 nonsense
We
music?
sat outside. I've sat outside every time.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Okay.
minute. They're
we
playing.
sat inside
They're
because
playing top 40 music.
there was no.
What?
It was
Yep.
top 40 like Rihanna, like
Yep.
that kind of thing, and it takes you
So
so
out.
far out.
Oh God.
Yeah.
See, the only time I saw that was I popped in real quick just to take a peek and take a picture, and there was no music at the time, so I didn't know that. But top 40,
It just-
fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, it was top
And-
40. Like it just didn't fit.
I like sitting on the
No,
lake.
fuck it.
That's why. I mean,
there were no
There were no
seats.
seats outside.
see, I've never been there where there's a seat inside.
Well, here is the problem. This was like maybe the half hour that it wasn't
Yeah.
raining the whole trip, so everybody was outside.
Ooh, sunshine.
I mean, my cocktail was good. I enjoyed my
Mine was
drink.
okay because you know what? I ordered a Manhattan and they gave me regular maraschino cherries.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, hold on. That sounds really bad. That sounds bad.
It
Okay.
is. It's
is
bougie.
bad.
It's very bougie. Very
You
fucking
just sound like a
bougie.
bunch of spoiled children.
I am. And you know what's funny?
No, I enjoyed my cocktail.
We went to when we had Jika, we stopped at Victoria Falls and I ordered Manhattan, and they served it
Oh, that Victoria Falls.
with
Luxardo.
cider cherries. And then we
Oh, that's another thing we didn't do.
Once you've
What's
had Luxardo cherries, you can't go
you
back.
can't go
Yeah.
back. And I told
This is
the
very
bartender that, and he like kind of made a face that Jock Lindsay's is actually using just regular maraschino cherries.
It was weird.
It's very weird.
That's the one
It is
thing about
weird.
Jock Lindsay's that I did notice last time we were there, though, is that the service is real slow.
Really
Really
bad.
bad.
It was
Is
bad.
it outside? Is it outside owned? Like Patina Group or something like that?
I don't know.
Not that I
It
know
just
I think Jock Lindsay's. Well, Edison is patina. I don't think Jock Lindsay's is patina.
I just didn't appreciate. I just
It was really bad
Like-
when we were there with Shan, but we also got there at fucking 12 o'clock at night.
no, because this was more like 7:30ish, and it wasn't slam, but it wasn't busy, and it was weird. It didn't make the music didn't fit the venue. It just didn't make sense to me. It wasn't relaxing, but it wasn't loud.
The food we had there was really good. They do popcorn chicken. It's a spicy Chinese sauce flavored popcorn chicken in a bucket of actual popcorn. Like it's like nuggets and skewers.
We had just eaten dinner.
The food's good.
See, but I don't go to a Disney location necessarily for the bar. I don't go necessarily just for the food. I'm going for the experience. I'm going for the decor. I'm going for that thing that I can't get here.
And it took you out of the experience with that music.
The music. Yeah, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
is...
that's-
Music, and it was loud.
That should be like, I'm sorry, that should be the Jungle Cruise, like 1930s, 40s music.
Yes. It didn't do it for me.
I mean, it's not a dance club.
No.
It's a
Exactly.
bar where pilots go to hang out, or the backstory is,
Yeah.
and it should
I
be.
loved
set in
the
that
problem
theme.
is, I loved my drink. My drink was really good. Don't ask me what it was, because this is the night everything got super fuzzy towards the end.
Hold on.
Hold on, it's here somewhere.
And I couldn't find the receipt because that's a shot.
I put
And
it on
funny
Instagram.
thing, we on the way to Jock Lindsay's, we ran into the Renfros, and I had no idea. I literally walked past them, and Adam heard Johnny say, "Oh look, there's Adam and Tim." They were headed to
Pretty much. It's
someplace to
exactly
find
how it
dinner.
happened. I'm oblivious. I just hear my name and I'm like, huh?
That was how it happened when I met Aaron White, too. It was... I heard from behind me, Mrs. Nesbitt, and I turned around.
Yes, it's like somebody knows me. Crap.
I just didn't know what to say.
The drink, I enjoyed my drink though. And I would drink there. Probably I would want to sit on the patio though next time. I don't think I would try to sit inside. If there wasn't a patio seat, it's not someplace
The
I'd want.
outside... I mean, the
You had the Scottish professor.
That's it.
That was what it was.
The,
yes.
the decoration inside is better. The experience outside's better.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
So Adam's drink was a monkey shoulder whiskey with Hendrick's gin, pear nectar, simple syrup, and fresh lemon juice. That sounds really
It
good.
sounds
actually.
fucking great.
It was really tasty,
With-
but I don't think I will ever sit inside again.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed that they're playing
So now,
music.
now here's my question for you, Trenton. If they served the same food and the same drinks and it wasn't themed, would it
Yeah,
matter
because I've
to
never
you?
sat inside, so I don't know.
Okay.
Fair enough.
If they served the same drinks and wasn't themed, that would matter to me because I think that theming is really cool.
The theming is great, but I've never, other than going inside to go to the bathroom or something, I don't, it's cool when you walk through to go to the outside, but I love Indiana Jones, and I love the idea of it, but I guess from my experiences, I only know the outside, I only know the food and the drinks, essentially, so, I mean, I'm not trying to disagree with you for the sake of disagreeing.
I mean, I think you're right. I think Adam's right. If you took away the theming and the drinks were still good, would people go? Yeah, they probably would.
And if it was just an outside patio bar, it doesn't need to be themed then.
But if it's themed to 1930s, 40s, and playing Rihanna, I would pass.
Give
me a hard pass
Give
on
me
that.
the swing music and the break in with the Jungle Cruise
Yes.
spiel. That'd be perfect.
You don't even have to do anything. Just fucking take the CD from Jungle Cruise and take it over to Jock Lindsay's.
Yeah, I
that
would.
fucking
Yeah,
hard.
exactly. I would love that. It's not that hard. Come on,
I
Disney,
agree.
wake up.
The problem is, and I get what you guys are saying, but they're appealing to the masses once again. I get it. I
understand
I think
that,
your
too.
side of the argument is completely valid, and I even agree. But playing devil's advocate in the same sense, I think 80% of people that go in there, they know those songs. They go, oh yeah, cool, this place is awesome. The theming's great. They know music. They know the music that's playing in there.
You see, but in that same token, the Edison should not exist
Yeah.
then.
I'm not saying I disagree, dude.
No, I know, but
Look.
I get what you're saying. But with yours, you're saying if this is the area that they're going in and the way that they're going, then you're gonna lose
If
it.
this is in a park,
There's
people
different
would
bars
still
for
go
different people.
because. Look, if this was in a
But
theme
if it was in a park, they wouldn't be playing top 40 music.
That's it.
I'm thinking of baseline because people still go to baseline despite the shitty music.
That's top 40 music. It's just In fact, it's top 40 music that's been made shittier.
Yeah, but
Although
what I'm
we
saying
did
is,
hit up Baseline this trip, and we met up with Jay Loveland and his family.
They're
awesome.
awesome people.
We had a couple of drinks with them, and then watched the Star Wars fireworks with them.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's an amazing show.
I love that show. I'm not gonna lie, it chokes me up a little bit.
No, I cried at Illuminations. I cry at Illuminations.
so
every
do I.
time.
I
never
cry at
cried at the Star
Illuminations
Wars
all
one.
the time.
I almost cried at Deadpool earlier.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Trenton's got a fucked up sense of reality.
No, because I know what he's saying, and I kind of almost did too. We'll talk about it later because no spoilers.
Yeah. I mean, I love that show. I love Star Wars. What's a galactic
Adventure.
Spectacular.
Space Odyssey?
It's a spectacular.
Galactic Spectacular.
Galactic Spectacular. I'm
He's
waiting for it to come around the show.
This guy's looking at his TV because he's got Resort TV 1 playing in the background.
Oh, it just cut off.
It's going back to January. Yeah, so I love that. Where'd you guys sit? Because we sat right by the Min and Bill's Dockside Diner, had a beer.
It was empty.
Nice.
Literally
Because
empty.
it rained all day.
There was like us and maybe 2 other people in the whole bar.
Adam loves Min and Bills.
I threw up there.
We all threw up there. We were there with 4 other people last trip, and every one of us threw up.
Had nothing to do
Had
with
nothing to do with alcohol.
It made me sick.
It was just the food.
The food made me ill.
I don't think I've eaten there. I got a beer there. But again,
I'd be ill, yo.
I grabbed the hot dog there, and it was just disgusting.
yeah, I don't think I would eat there, but I grabbed a Yingling there for like $7.25 or something like that.
I've never grabbed anything there. You guys are just grabbing things left and right.
We live on the edge.
We live
I ate a
dangerously.
nasty corn dog.
I ate an old shrivelly waiter. Leave me alone.
This is a shrivelly footlong.
Boy. Okay.
So all right, so one of the first time thing you've done or you did on this trip.
The Void.
Okay, at this point in the show, we're going to spend the next 15 minutes talking about Star Wars The Void at Disney Springs. If you are intending to do this and you do not want to hear about it and you don't want to hear spoilers, this is your chance to stop listening now and skip ahead 15 minutes. So go to 1 hour and 15 minutes on your podcast device. You'll find it there. So enjoy this nice little hold music while we resume discussion of Star Wars The Void.
Talk about it now.
So awesome.
Amazing.
Holy crap. Awesome.
Amazing.
Like, mind-blowingly awesome.
Yeah, we talked about this on Trenton's trip recap on episode 65.
But we didn't give any details because we knew we were doing it.
No, we walked away. They talked about it a little bit. We took our headphones.
Well, and then Adam booked
they
it
did.
that same night.
Yes.
So I asked Trenton this when he did the Void. On a scale of 1 to 10, how holodeck-ish is this? I mean, like, how real is this?
Oh,
Okay.
10.
Let me just give you an example.
I can't say.
I have
The only reason why I
open-
can't say 10 is because the equipment is heavy.
Well, yeah.
I didn't have a problem with that.
I didn't have a problem with it, but
It's
it's
noticeable.
bulky.
It's noticeable.
Well, it's designed and it's designed to make it feel like the backpack that the stormtroopers wear.
Yeah, you feel like you're a stormtrooper. You get that fucking helmet. I got a big head to thick neck. It didn't bother me that much.
I have open heights vertigo. Anything that's open heights, my legs lock, my toes want to clamp the ground.
I can see that would be a problem.
This gave me, yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah.
gave me open air vertigo.
Dude, I was running on that shit.
I was literally
I
trying
was-
to jump over the
I'm gonna
little
fall.
planks that you got to walk across because I was like, I'm falling in that fucking lava.
Dude, it's
I
so
was
real.
gonna
And you
fall,
feel
so
the heat.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
because spoiler,
Yes,
it takes
and
place
you
on
smell it.
Mustafar.
Yeah, we talked
you smell
about
it.
it
About
on
it
65.
I gave a complete recap, so you guys can talk about whatever you want.
And anything that's on screen, you can literally reach out and touch.
The
and it's
handle?
physically there.
The handle. I
Did
did
you guys
the
try to
handle
figure out the button
because
combo?
Yes.
You know, if you just
Tim got
if you
trigger
just
happy.
if you just shoot it, it'll open.
I pulled a Chris Trossel, and I prematurely ejaculated my gun. Which set off a whole thing, and I now I want to go back and not do that to see if there's different reactions Which I'm sure they are.
The door, nope. The door just opens the exact same. If you figure out the combination or you shoot it, it's the exact same.
No. This is when we're getting our equipment on and we get the
just
gun.
picked up the gun and I pulled the trigger and it's like, oh great. Our K2SO says, oh great. Now this place is swarming with stormtroopers. Way to be incognito.
Yeah, he blew the cover within 5 seconds of being in the game.
Oh boy.
So I can tell you though, when we were doing it, I knelt down in front of Stephanie, Brant, and Sydney, and they could see me kneeling on one knee, like even.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
That's
you can look.
amazing.
Oh, that was what I was going to ask you. How many people go through at one time?
There's 4 or 5 different sections.
Okay. Because we just did, it was just the 2 of us, but did you guys all stay together?
It was all
at
4 of us. It's
times,
supposed to be 4
or-
people at once, yeah.
Okay.
Now, did your colors work when you
because that
picked your
was the only-
colors? Could you see each other's
Yeah.
colors?
Yeah, we both picked
Yeah.
blue. We were team blue. We both picked blue. The character on screen was also blue.
So we all picked separate colors, and I picked yellow, and I'm the only one that looked different once we got into the game. They all picked pink, blue, green, and I picked yellow. And once we got in, they were all still purple, and I was yellow.
That was weird.
Huh.
I mean, it's not
Right.
perfect.
Yeah, maybe-
there were
maybe
times
that's just
where I
like-
could see my
Yeah,
hand.
there were times where I could look through the goggles and see my hand through, like the stormtrooper glove was see-through, and I could see my hand.
You can't see your
But it
feet,
wasn't-
though.
No, you can't. I
No.
looked down. You can't see anything on yourself other than your hand.
That's where all of a sudden I started walking like a little old lady, and I was taking baby steps because I was afraid it was
So
going to
let's
fall
get
off
to
the
the
edge.
fucking point here. That Vader scene at the end is so scary.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I thought I was dead. I thought I was
And
dead.
I'm just shooting it. I'm like,
And-
it
and
has
he's just-
to- no.
He's
just deflecting
He
everyone.
breaks a gun, and I literally tried to reach out and touch the end of the gun you're holding in your hand to see if that was bent, but it was absolutely amazing.
It's fucking
So
incredible.
this
It's a
sounds
must-do.
this sounds like a must
Must-do.
do, and I don't think people
Must-do.
talk about it too much. It doesn't get a
No.
lot of publicity.
For a $30 price tag? Jesus.
That's
Well
it.
worth it.
It's worth it.
Well worth it.
I mean, for $30, are you doing behind the scenes or are you doing the Void, Trenton?
The void.
I'm doing the Void for 4 times before I'm doing the behind the scenes again. So the Void,
And I'm
when you
good.
walk in, you feel that fucking heat. That was the first... So, like, grabbing the handle was great. That was the first sense that you get that everything's real. Well, no, so even sitting down in the transport ship is fucking... The seats are there.
Yes. The sitting in the transport room, and I'm like, oh, this is something different.
And spoiler alert: if you guys want to do the Void and you don't want to know anything, turn it off now and come back later. But the guy who's your host is the guy from Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
I will first of all, I will go. I will enter into the edit of this episode a spoiler alert and say how long this will be so that people can skip over it,
Good.
because it's starting to sound like this is something. that
If
people
you're
need to
not a fucking Star Wars fan,
You have to do this. If you're a video game fan, you have to do it.
I know Matt Holmes has booked a reservation for his family. Mikey's talking about doing it in November. It is a must do. You gotta.
I
do it.
would
Awesome.
put a pin in that, though, just for the simple reason it might be a little intense for kids.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if kids can do it. I don't know if kids can carry that pack.
So what do you think the age range would be to start this? Like 16, 15?
I would say 13,
Yeah,
13,
12, 13.
14.
Okay.
When they realize it
Alright.
can be a little fake, if they have that problem differentiating between reality, if they're still afraid of characters, they should not do
Listen.
this.
I'm 43, and doing this, I had a hard time differentiating.
oh yeah, I
between
mean,
real
so
and
like I said,
what's on
Jim
screen.
said he had a problem with the, like, you feel like you're gonna fall off of a fucking platform.
Oh yeah, and it moves that up and it feels like you're moving up and down, and I don't know if you are or aren't, and it.
This is gonna be a big. So at the end of the whole thing, you're at the I want to call him Black R2D2, because he was R2D2, but he was all black.
I think it's R3 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lifted up our goggles. We expected to see just like a wood cutout of this and everything, but it was an actual, fully detailed
R2 unit.
R2 unit. Fully detailed.
Oh, cool.
And also, if you're worried about tripping over anything, there's a guy from the Void 2 feet away from you the entire time.
Which we never seen, we never heard him, we never
You
saw
never
him, we
see
never
him,
felt
yeah.
him
You have
behind
no
us.
idea unless you pick your goggles up and look around. You have no idea. But you're not. I just want people to worry about fucking slamming into walls or being.
Yeah, and on that note, anything that's on screen is physically in the room. So if you void it, you will avoid it in the room, so you're not going to trip.
It's incredible.
Awesome.
It's
Scott,
incredible.
Seriously,
Absolutely incredible.
It was the coolest thing I did in Disney while we were there.
Look, I have 3 trips planned in the next year, so
It's a must do.
it's gonna get done.
So do we.
And
It's
it's
gonna
worth
get done.
doing again.
It's
I
gonna
would
get
do it
done.
again.
I would do it again.
tomorrow.
I want to.
Well, that's
Maybe
what, I
put it
want to
out
know if there's
in
different
November.
outcomes. I want to know if it's like.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
so.
say no. As
No?
much effort they had to put into that one, I don't.
I can do. I think Tim did move the story along quicker when he shot the wall,
When I pulled a Chris Drossel.
and alarms started going off,
When I
and I'm like,
prematurely ejaculated and pulled a Chris Drossel.
So I'm not gonna lie. I did the exact same thing. As soon as I picked the gun up, I started fucking shooting it in the air.
And
So-
the gun too. I thought when I was gonna open my goggles, I was just gonna see like a wood cutout of a phaser.
No.
no, it's
No.
this
It's a
big beefy
phaser,
looking
and
thing.
it's like a laser tag gun. It lights up and vibrates and the whole 9 yards. It's amazing.
I just want to watch a
Nice.
video of somebody I know walking through it.
Yeah, I want to watch my. I wish they could.
I don't want to see my video. I don't want to see my video at all because I can feel at one point I was taking the smallest steps.
Me
'cause
too,
afraid
and I was
gonna
like jumping
fall
over
off
shit
this
that
thing.
really wasn't there.
Dude, I
They
felt
do-
like a fucking Marine. Like, I felt like if you watch my video, it's like I'm in a
Valhalla.
fucking... Like one of those gun range houses where you go through and shoot the bad guys that pop up. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I got into it. I feel like I got too into it.
I thought I was going
I
to
was
die
so
at
busy
some point.
worried about
I'm
falling.
going to fall. Yeah, that's it.
It sounds
It's amazing.
It sounds
Really.
amazing, and honestly, so like I said earlier, on a scale of 1 to 10, how holodeck is this? Like, how
10.
close to
10
reality
without
is
question.
this?
10 without question. I give it a 10.
Adam's a little hesitant.
Well, okay.
Maybe
you're
9
looking
and a
at
half.
something that
Maybe 9
doesn't
and a half.
really exist.
Adam's the hater.
No, love it.
No, he's not the hater.
It's not that.
No, he
but a
loves it.
holodeck experience
it's seamless.
is truly
Yeah.
seamless, and I can't sit
Yeah.
there and say if I touched him, I would still feel his clothes. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel cold,
Right,
hard
right.
armor. So that's if
so it's not quite holodeck.
exactly. I would give it's close.
It is close. And there, like I said, there was some issues where I held my hand out and I saw my hand through a hollow
so
glove.
like an 8.5. Are we almost to the holodeck?
No,
Are we
we are
getting there?
nowhere near it.
The thing is, like, I could look at Brand or Sydney or Stephanie and hold my hand out and flick them off, and my hand was flicking them off. I didn't realize.
Yes.
This is before I realized the guy was 2 feet from us.
The only thing they told us was don't jump, don't climb on anything,
And don't run.
don't run. Which
They
there was
run
no,
out of
there was
It
no
was
way I
just
was
like,
running.
I'm sure that guy that follows people around sees so much shit all day. Like, seriously, like,
Yeah.
like the jerk off motion and
sure.
like flicking
I'm
people
sure.
off and
The only thing I found weird
like,
was the location that it's in.
So where can people find? First of all, Adam, you have to book this in
Yes.
advance, right?
Well, you see, I feel like if we didn't book it in advance, we still would have gotten in it.
Yeah,
in
because we were the
space.
only ones there at the time.
well,
because it was-
they
it
space it out like
depends.
that though. There's not a lot of walk-ins.
That's it. But if I walked in, I don't think there would have been a problem getting us in because we were super early for our reservation
Yeah.
because it was raining.
And then
Yeah.
And we walked right in, and there was nobody waiting.
we were there, I feel
there was
like-
somebody
So where can-
finishing.
It's over by the
'Cause we
soda
heard
store.
them.
Go.
the Disney toy store, toy Disney or whatever it is. They literally shrank that store, and it's the back half of the old.
It's over by the place where you buy the bath bombs. The marketplace. It's in the
Lush?
marketplace
Oh.
over there.
It's in the
No.
it's in the marketplace section, but it's literally the back half of Toys of Disney.
Yeah, it's right there across. It's
No,
by it's by
Dave,
Earl
so-
of Sandwich almost, like right over
Yes.
there.
Yes, it's right across
It's
from
by
Round
the pin
Sandwich.
traders
Yes.
around that area.
Yeah.
So where can they go to make reservations?
You actually don't make them through Disney. If you look up the Void, you want to choose the Orlando location. There are different locations. You choose the Orlando location, you have to pay in advance for your reservation. So have your credit card ready. You'll get a confirmation that you paid for it. The thing that scared me was the disclosure.
Oh, it's like 12 pages long.
Yes. Yeah,
And
it's
we
a
don't-
lot of
we all know- we
disclosure.
don't
It's
read those.
proprietary information. You are not supposed to talk about certain things and all this other stuff. And
What?
Did we just
Yeah.
break
If
those
you
rules
read
like talking
that
about?
con-
We're not supposed to be doing this right now and talking about it.
no, but like no photos,
No
no,
photos,
videos.
no video.
This is like there's and it's contract.
Well, it's because it's that's their technology. So the
Yes.
the Void was created by some guy, and Disney was like, "Dude, bring that shit over here."
Yeah, and
Well,
I'm glad
it's
they
not
did.
just here. There's one in New York.
Which is
There's one
Ghostbusters.
in Vegas. The only one that's not doing Star Wars is the one in New York, and that's Madame Tussauds.
Tussauds.
And they are doing Ghostbusters.
Which I would love to do.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just for the experience. If I had that kind of experience, I want to have that experience again and have it a little different.
Okay, so then the actual physical location in Disney Springs is over in the marketplace by Earl Sandwich?
Yes, in that immediate area.
So I think it's pretty safe to say, after 2 episodes on this, go check it out.
Dude, it's
Absolutely.
I can't say enough good things.
If you
No,
are
it's
a Star Wars fan, you have to do this.
Dude, we all walked out and just stared at each other like, oh, okay.
I was in awe for the rest of the night. I was like,
It was intense.
Okay, so for those of you that skipped ahead, this is your segment to resume the show. So you do not hear any Star Wars: The Void spoilers. So, on with the show. So speaking of the rest of the night, which, needless to say, gets a little fuzzy from here on out.
yeah,
Yep.
a lot fuzzy.
You guys did another first on this trip, and that was the Edison.
Yes,
Awesome bar.
awesome bar,
Awesome bar.
amazing.
We walked in and we got a little concerned because, we weren't dressed for it. And there are certain nights they do request that you dress up. So I'm like, I don't know if we're going to get in. So we were just wearing shorts and a t-shirt and it was fine to get in. I don't know how that is. They might be more strict on the weekends.
Yeah,
Because this was
Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
And they might be a little more strict on the weekends. There weren't any tables available, but there is lounge and like bar seating.
Bar seating,
So-
couches.
And couch seating, if
Easy
you're sitting in a
chairs.
couch, you do have a waitress that comes up to you and takes
Yes.
your order. So you just don't have like a actual table. So we got there about 8:30ish, and they were still serving food, and all the tables were out, and they're like, "Oh, this is cute." I had my first drink. I had the Edison, which was I don't remember.
Hold on,
It was Woodford Reserve, pear brandy, lemon and honey.
That sounds good.
It was
Woodford's
good.
always good.
It kind of the only problem I had with it, it kind of reminded me a little bit of a cold hot toddy, just with the flavorings in it.
Yeah, I mean it's pear brandy and bourbon. Yeah, it's probably like a hot toddy.
Yeah, it was very close to that. And I forgot what Tim had first.
I had a Manhattan, but she put it on the rocks.
Oh
Did you ask for it to not
boy.
No, he didn't.
Well, I didn't.
Well, Manhattan wouldn't
Because
normally.
I've
go
never
on
had a
that.
Manhattan that was on the rocks.
Yes, but it wasn't on the rocks. It was on the rock.
Yeah, she served it in a highball with a big square ice cube.
Okay, so big ice cube.
Yes.
So when we ordered the next round, I was sticking to Manhattans. She's like, well, the first one the bartender asked me how you wanted it, and I just took the liberty and chose on the rocks. I said, no, straight up. Just give it to me straight up. She's like, okay. I wasn't sure.
And then I switched to aviations. And then things got super fuzzy.
Yeah,
Because I had a lot.
That
We met up
Mega
with a friend of
Fuzz.
ours that I knew from junior high school.
Let me tell you, that cocktail that goes down real smooth.
Oh, I got smashed. There's a video that somebody has of us dancing.
Yeah.
How? First of all, Adam, you're a gin guy.
Yes.
How good is that?
It's awesome. Love the
I know.
drink. Because I love gin. I love flavored out. I don't like flavored alcohols most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I love the taste of alcohol.
It's floral. It's got the floral notes from the gin with the sweetness from that cherry liqueur.
It's really tasty.
It is just a really good cocktail. And if you like gin, I recommend it.
Definitely. Hands
I've had
down.
it on the show. I've made it live. I've made it in the group. The only thing I will say is, did they do the maraschino cherries?
No,
No.
Luxardo.
They do Luxardo, right?
They give you
Okay,
3
that's
per
the way
drink.
to do it. That's the way to do it.
And I was pretty drunk.
Yeah, we met up with a friend of ours who was down staying at the Swalfin for an IT conference, and he came out and met us for a few drinks.
Did you just say the Swalfin?
It is a Swalfin.
I
Yeah,
love it. I never heard that.
I love that.
and he met up with us. He was the one that actually the next day he sent me the video, and because the last song they sang was "Don't Stop Believing," and it was
And
wild.
it's just fun. The music is
Postmodern
is,
jukebox style.
It's awesome. It's
awesome.
styled well. The singing, it's a live band. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fun. I had a really good time.
The night we were
Now, the
there
only-
was a local swing club came down. They were dancing, and it was wild to watch.
We
that.
made friends with them because
Got a couple of new
What was her
listeners
name,
and a
Bree?
couple of new group members. Bree,
was her name Bree?
Bree Rivera.
I'm shocked. I remembered her name.
Yeah, no, you mentioned you actually welcomed her that night.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know how I did that.
When
'cause I
you approved
couldn't-
her and welcomed her that same night. Let me ask you this. So I'm looking at the menu. I'm looking at the drinks menu, which
Which- which-
someone else could probably do this at the same time.
Which page?
We're not mentioning names though.
Right, we're not mentioning it at all. I mean, if you could probably look at it on your phone, or if you're at the club, or your bedroom. the signature cocktails usually range about $14-15 a piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say this. I'm going to make this recommendation because I'm looking at the prices. Don't get the whiskey or the scotch or the bourbon because they have a pretty decent list. Don't get it there. It's overpriced, even for Disney standards.
I mean, it's not as awful as some of the other places though.
Right.
Well,
I'll tell you
the way I'm looking at it, a Macallan 18 year is $45 here. If you go over to the Bellevue or Misner's, it's $30.
Right, but that's not downtown Disney. You have to be...
No, it's not.
You have to... This is a
No.
location thing at
Yes.
this point.
It is.
You're
It
not
totally
There is no
is.
location thing.
because you're not drinking in your hotel. I mean, you're going to have different bar prices depending on where you are. This is a nightclub.
Yeah, if drinking at Disney is like drinking in New York, because it's probably about that. It's the same price range.
Yeah.
This is like drinking at the Plaza or the St. Regis.
It's like drinking at a club.
Yeah.
That's
Although-
the best. You can go to a bar and get a drink, and it's going to be a price. You go to a dance club or you go to something that has entertainment, and there's another upcharge on it.
Now, that being said, they do have some amazing whiskeys there. And honestly, if I'm looking at the Scotch list,
Scotch list
Monkey
is
sh-
pretty nice.
yeah, Monkey Shoulder, $11. Get that.
See, it's not awful though.
No, it's not, that's not bad.
Their rye list is more comprehensive than the regular Scotch and bourbon list, though.
Yeah, Bullet Rye, $13. Take that too.
And that's what I was drinking all night. I was drinking Bullet Rye Manhattans.
And honestly, look, there are two ryes that I'll make Manhattans with. One is Bullet and the other is Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
And they're amazing
Bullet.
ryes.
I've gotten to the point now
Bullet
where
Rye's
if I order Manhattan, I ask what bourbon they use.
Yeah, because look, there are some bourbons that you would not make a Manhattan with.
Right.
Tim, didn't you had one on the strip, right, with Knob Creek?
I did, and it overpowered. The Knob Creek 120
Yeah.
just overpowered the whole drink. And
It
although
was-
I love Knob Creek 120s by itself, in the Manhattan it just overpowers it. It wasn't. I mean, it was alcohol, so it was good, but it
And Knob Creek is great, neat, probably not best for a cocktail. And,
no.
And like our last quickie, when we talked to Sydney and Brandt about their honeymoon experience at Victoria and Albert's, they stopped at Misner's, and Sydney had a Blanton's Old Fashioned, I think. And I think that it's too much.
Too much.
There's
Alcohol.
a lot going
There's a
on
lot
there.
going on there, yeah.
Yeah,
For me, old fashions period are a lot going on.
yeah.
Between the sugar and no, I just can't do an old fashioned.
And you need like a 50% rye or 50% alcohol max. So, how is the music there? Is it better than Jock's?
Oh
Absolutely.
my god, it's live.
It's live.
I know. I saw the video you posted.
It's live. It's swing music, but it's like contemporary music done in swing style. It's postmodern jukebox. It literally is postmodern jukebox.
This makes me really, really happy because I like this style.
Oh, dude.
It was just awesome.
And you have
I
you have
could
an
see
ADR?
myself.
Yeah, we have an ADR for this in November.
What time?
Okay, what time is your ADR?
I want to say like 6:30.
Yeah, you're not going to get the live entertainment.
No, we won't get the live entertainment. I know
You get
that
the music
doesn't start
though.
until
You get
after
the music because they still play
you'll
the
get-
same music though.
No, they don't. It's canned.
It's the same
Well,
style.
no,
though.
it's piped in music, but
yeah.
still.
And they have the black
Same
and white
style.
movies playing on the wall.
Yes.
It's amazing.
I'm looking forward to this reservation a lot.
I'm definitely gonna go back.
A lot.
Yeah. It's definitely a drinking place for me, though. I don't know if I'd want to eat a meal.
Well, no, because you wanted to try
So
the clothesline bacon.
Yeah, but I didn't even bother with it
No,
because
we were
it's
full.
really not much. There's not much there.
No, we were,
Well, maybe you should have bothered with it.
Yeah, it wouldn't have helped.
It wouldn't have helped.
By the point I realized I was hungry, it was too late.
No, see, we did look at the menu. It's not an extensive menu. This
No.
is not a food place. But they do. It does look like they have some good food there. There's some good. There's candied bacon. They what looks like they have really good burgers there. There's a burger that's like 3 kinds of meat. It's like short rib and brisket and top, like I want to say top sirloin or something like that, all mixed together. That sounds really good.
Well, brisket burger is amazing in itself. So.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Jack Daniels tastes like asshole.
What?
I switched to Jack Daniels and it tastes bad.
Well, that's your problem.
Dude.
Yeah? No.
Jack Daniels and
Right
Diet
here.
Coke. Thank you, Nora. That's your new name from now on, Nora.
Trenton, you see this?
Yeah.
There's no Jack Daniels on the bookshelf.
Well, you know what the problem is, and I was talking to another sheeter recently, C-Madge. I'm sure he's around. Somebody's seen his name on the page. He's
Well,
he
he's
was
a super
saying
cheater.
that the higher dollar Jack Daniels aren't bad, but Black Label's garbage.
Yeah, Black Label's garbage.
But
I will
Sydney's
say,
gonna fucking punch me in the face next time she sees me for saying that. But
it's like a mosquito bite.
it's like a little tiny fist. Like she can't hurt
Yeah.
anybody.
I mean, look, I told my story on episode 44. The Sinatra Jack Daniels is really, really good.
They had the orange label at the liquor store I was at the other day.
The
It
orange.
was like
What the fuck is the orange label?
It had like an orange label on it. Is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's called orange label, but it was like in a special box.
I think that's flavored.
No, it was like single barrel something or other.
Oh yeah, no, they have single barrel and there's like it's a different label.
But the ribbon was just orange on the box.
I never heard of orange label Jack.
It was nothing compared to the Johnny Walker Blue Ghost and Rare that we saw.
Oh, geez.
I don't like Johnny Walker either.
$3.99. So Ghost and Rare, according to Scott, was it's a bunch of distilleries that aren't around anymore. Blends.
Yes.
So it's, you
So
you literally can never get it again.
Diageo owns, little whiskey education here. Diageo is a beverage company. They own a lot of beverage brands around the world. Dom Perignon, Louis Trey. They own all of that. Pretty much every single Casamigos, every single famous brand you can think of, they probably own it. Johnny Walker is one of theirs. Johnny Walker has owned all of these different distilleries across Scotland. So Johnny Walker is a blend. Johnny Walker Black is a blend of 33 or 34 different whiskey distilleries across Scotland. Johnny Green is like 5. Gold is 3. Platinum is like 18. Blue gets a little more complicated because it starts to get rare and rare. Ghost and Rare basically means distilleries that have closed down that Diageo owns the barrels for that are still aging, and they basically took these old distilleries that no longer exist and put them into a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. It's supposed to be really good.
Well, for $400, it can be as good as it fucking needs to be. But I'm not buying it.
For $400, I'm getting two bottles of Macallan Rare Cask. Because I know the source of it, and I know it's not going to
For
be bad.
$400, I might like redo my bathroom.
For $400, I'm buying plane tickets down to Disney.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it. That's it.
that was half of our annual passes. Well, not quite half.
Yeah.
Almost.
Half of
Almost
one. All right, so a couple of other firsts after you finally defuzz. By the way,
It took a long time to defuzz from that one.
Yeah.
I'm
was
challenging
rough.
Mikey to make a Get Fuzzy shirt.
It's gotta
Yes.
be the outline of my beard, just the outline.
Blurry.
Yeah.
Blurry. It's got to be blurry, though.
Yes, it has to have like squiggly.
It has to be blurry.
But it's just the outline, and then it says hashtag Get Fuzzy underneath it.
Yes,
I'd buy the shit out of that shirt.
I would too.
Which, we wore Magical Meltdown shirts almost all week, and we got compliments.
Yeah, pretty much.
Had a couple of people ask where they can get the shirts, and we gave them the info, and gave them the info to the group.
See, I wore the shit out of them, and no one said anything. The only shirt that I ever
Really?
got compliments on was mine that says "Free Throat Hugs."
Okay, wait, because you're an angry little Amish man.
People don't want to
Yeah.
approach you.
They loved the free throat hug shirt that I have.
That's not a Magical Meltdown shirt, is it, though?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's the only one I got compliments on all week.
See, I got compliments on the Uncle Walt, like everywhere, which is no longer in
Well,
existence.
beside the roadie.
Unfortunately.
The Epcot climbing,
Yeah, I got the Epcot
Ours-
climbing.
our Splash Mountain one,
Mistress of Evil, which is the Maleficent shirt that Mikey made for me.
and the Snow White pinup. Snow White pinup's my favorite, I think.
My Maleficent.
I love that shirt. I got that for my sister-in-law. I love that shirt.
It's awesome in Purple Heather.
It is. It is. All right. So, other first, a big one. This is a big first for you guys. So, one of the new events that Disney is doing is and I'm sorry, it's time to get a little bougie here. It's a DVC exclusive. We're going grapefruit, everyone.
Don't be a dud. Come on.
It is a Disney DVC exclusive, but if you know a DVC member, they can help get you in.
I think you're allowed
And that
6 people.
No, they cut it. I
I
think.
thought it was 6. I thought they cut it
It's
to
6
6.
guests. It's 6 guests. But it's a Disney DVC exclusive, and that is Moonlight Magic. Sorry, Moonlight Magic.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So you guys did yours at Animal Kingdom.
yes.
Yes.
Which was for me, that was the perfect park to do it in.
Yes, because Animal Kingdom at night is totally underrated.
My favorite park to be in at night now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's my
man.
favorite
Hands
park to
down,
be
beautiful.
all the time. I think Animal Kingdom is now the best park in Disney.
That's my second favorite park is Animal Kingdom.
I still love Epcot.
Yeah, Epcot.
I still love Epcot.
Don't say Magic. I thought you were going to say Magic Kingdom. Was
No.
the best.
I still love Epcot. For me, it's Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, MGM.
Nope. Hollywood Studios is still great. Hollywood Studios still has.
The reason why... No, hear me out. The reason why I don't like it is because everything there has a wait. Because there's nothing to do. There's not enough to do to control the crowd. So everything you do there that you used to walk onto is now a 50 to 60 minute wait.
And Hollywood
And if you
Studios?
don't-
No.
Yes.
Nope.
That when we were there, it was.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
If you don't rope drop that park, you're done.
Well, it wasn't like that in
if
April,
you don't
is all
have
I'm
fast
saying.
passes. It was packed.
The week that I was texting you the week that we did the Tower of Terror episode, Tower of Terror had like a 120-minute wait at one
Yeah,
point.
and at one
Yeah.
point it was also 40 minutes.
The least amount of wait we saw for it was an hour. The whole trip.
And we play around and get a fast pass.
It's whenever
for it.
you look. I mean, Scott, so you're taking a little out of context.
Like the reason I will say we're getting on a tangent here, but listen,
Us?
the reason
Us on a
yeah, I
tangent?
know.
No.
The reason I will say that
Did we just not have a whiskey lesson in the middle of this?
I know. The reason I will say Hollywood Studios is probably my fourth on my list is because there's one good bar to get drinks, and that's really Brown Derby. Baseline yes has some good beers.
Yeah.
But you can't get a cocktail in
Tuna Lounge. Tuna Lounge is also pretty
Tuna
good.
Lounge has a full bar.
right, but
There's also
but
carts.
that bar is really
Me and
small.
Sydney got double Jack and Cokes for
See, I
$12
don't-
bucks or something like that.
But
Okay,
it's
I
at-
said-
By the
I
way,
said
pro
private
tip,
cocktail.
pro tip, almost every place you go in a park that has an alcohol cart will, if you ask,
Double
will give
your
you a
drink.
double. Some might
$2.
even free pour it.
So I bought. That was the thing is, we were standing there, and I'm used to being with Stephanie, and so only me and Cindy.
should
were
hope so.
Only me and Cindy were getting. Only me and Cindy. I'm used to buying
Wow.
2 drinks for me and Stephanie, but only me and Cindy were getting drinks. So I was like, I was paying for them. I was like, all right, whatever. And she's like, singles or doubles? And I said doubles immediately. And Cindy looked at me. She's like, I guess we're having doubles now.
That's the only way to do it.
They were like
Yeah.
$12 a piece. All I'm saying is you can get cocktails other places, Scott. And Hollywood Studios
agree
is
with
prepared.
that.
I want-
There's frozen Jack and Cokes. There's Joffrey's cart outside of the ending of Tower of Terror. You can get raspberry lemonade with double Grey Goose.
But that's the point. If you don't want a pre-made sort of mixed
Right.
drink, you're going to have an issue.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Like if you,
Animal
let's say
Kingdom,
you go into Hollywood Studios and you want a Manhattan, that's
The only
not
place-
as
the
easily
only place-
obtainable.
the only place you're going for that is Brown Derby.
Well, no, you can get it at
man.
Oh, you can
Tune in.
You can
Yeah,
get it
that's
at Tune
Tune
In,
In.
but
if you can get to the bar.
But again, we've talked about Tune In Lounge, the tight space there.
Yeah, if you can
is-
get to the bar,
yeah,
you can
it's,
get it at
it's
Tune In.
problematic.
Also, the food at the appetizers that they offer at the Tune-In Lounge are not good.
I never ate there. There's not enough
I've
room
never
to
eaten
eat
at the
there.
Tune In.
I always focus on food, man. Why does that always come to that?
I don't
How do I
know.
get there?
You're a fat kid at
Well,
heart,
I
man.
can't drink
Oh,
and not
shit.
eat is the problem.
Oh, I can drink and not eat.
It's difficult for me, but I can do it.
No, it's not really all that hard for me.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, you go to Epcot, there's thousands of drink places to get a crafted cocktail.
You're right. I agree. I can't
Animal
disagree with
Animal
you.
Kingdom
Yes.
has great cocktails. I mean, we talked about start of the show, Himalayan
Himalayan
Ghost
Ghost,
over at the
amazing.
at the
But you
Thirsty
see,
River Bar.
the thing is that
Sugarcane mojito. Oh wait, no. Fuck you, Animal Kingdom.
Which, by the way, the Thirsty River Bar was the only bar that was staying open during Moonlight Magic.
Really,
Yes.
Double Bar
Yes.
wasn't
Nope.
open.
No.
Thirsty River was the only thing open.
Oh.
Garbage, man. The fucking bars in Animal Kingdom are going to
Not
shit.
not garbage. She free poured our double Himalayan Ghost, and it was literally
Trust me.
No, I get it.
the whole bottom of the cup was pure vodka.
Vodka.
That happened when we
awesome.
ordered them in the morning too. All I'm saying is you have very limited bars, and they're going to leave one open, and then they're going to take the best drink out of the other one.
Well-
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy, here we go with the freaking sugarcane again.
I know the sugarcane mojito.
Listen, give me Himalayan Ghost any day. I love
The
that
Himalayan
drink.
Ghost is good, but the sugarcane mojito was the best, and they fucked it all up.
I can't stand mojitos.
Me either.
I don't know what the draw
I
is
can't
with
stand
them. I
mojitos.
don't get it. It's just such a... As a ex-bartender, I hate mojitos.
It's because you had to make them, and they're annoying.
What was the one at Double Bar with the snow leopard vodka?
It's the Himalayan
What
Ghost.
That
was
was
that?
it.
This was-
The Himalayan Ghost.
No, at Double Bar.
No, it was different at Double Bar.
It's the Himalayan Ghost.
Yeah, it was something different at Double Bar.
Nope, it's water. It's watermelon. It's watermelon lemonade with snow leopard vodka. Same thing.
I thought it was. I think Trenton's right.
I know I'm right because I
thought
just
it was
ordered
a
it.
different
No, it's. Oh, you know it is. It basically is the same. It's Takiti Punch.
It's the same drink, just with a different name.
Yeah, different
Disney's
name.
famous for doing that.
Listen, we got those drinks. We ordered one, sat at the bar because it was still raining, and then we ordered another one, and started walking because the rain lit up. And that's where we found that Gertie was lactating. We posted a
I
picture.
loved that video.
Literally, the rain was. And I never noticed that before. That the lights were literally 6 teats underneath this dinosaur.
Yes. It was awesome.
And it was like literally water was dripping out of those teats.
See, I don't think I've ever noticed that before either.
And had it
I've-
not been
I've
raining,
seen
I
I'll
it
would
never
already
see
done,
Gertie
so-
the same way again.
Me either.
I've stood under that dinosaur, and I've never looked up to see that there are lights under there. that
Because
are
I
teats.
highly doubt that dinosaurs lactate, because they're not mammalian, they're reptilian. But
No, they're reptilian.
it was just funny.
But that was amazing. That video was funny as hell. The Moonlight Magic. How were the crowds?
light, very light.
It was like having the park almost to yourself.
I don't know if that was normal or if the rain had anything to do with it, but it was very, very light.
Well, I'll tell you what really... Flight of Passage.
Wait, was Moonlight is Moonlight Magic the special ticketed event?
It's DVC only. It's reservations, and they sell out quick.
For DVC. It's not ticketed. It's DVC and no cost reservation. Yeah.
Okay, no, so we did that right when Pandora first opened. They had extra magic hours, but it was just DVC members.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay, so no, I get it. It's still kind of busy. I mean, it was still busy when we
it
went.
is.
No. Everything was literally walk on.
I mean, so when we did it,
Except for
when
Flight
we
of
did it, it was only Pandora.
No, this was the whole
No,
park.
this was only Pandora when we did it.
We
And
literally
Flight of
walked
Passage
on.
was 90 minutes.
We walked on Everest, got front cart, which, by the way,
It's terrifying.
Yes.
right? Because
at night.
it literally the cart. I'd never seen the train get so close to the ripped up tracks.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying. You don't think it's gonna
It is
stop?
absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And the dinosaur experience was the best because literally there was 4 of us in the car, and they put us all in the front row.
in the one row.
So the back 3 rows were completely empty.
Oh yeah, that happened to us when we were there a couple years ago. But we were all 4 together.
Oh,
Flight-
okay.
Flight of
We didn't
Passage-
know the people.
Took us 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I was
you got on it?
glad to wait for it because we saw parts of the queue that we've never seen before. Because we always rope drop
Queue
or
is
Oh,
pretty.
Flight
It's a
Passage.
pretty awesome queue.
awesome queue.
Hey,
Amazing
Scott.
queue.
Scott said that Tower of Terror was better than Flight of
No,
Passage.
absolutely not. No.
Just saying.
If you
Just saying.
the only thing I can't. No, the actual queue, like the standby queue, is incredibly
Incredible.
themed.
It's easy to say that when you put a fucking Avatar thing in a glass jar with water.
That's
No.
That's one room.
But that's one room. And that's literally the last room you get to.
That's 5% of it.
And not even. I would say less.
Well, I mean, if they did Tower of Terror today, I'm sure it would be up to par. So if you can, Adam, if we have a couple of DVC members in the group, tell them how they can look for the Moonlight Magic.
In your DVC, there is an events page. All the events are posted there. The sign-up dates, there was an email that went out with the exact sign-up dates for the ones that are upcoming. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. But if you search on the events page, or if you just do a quick Google search, DVC Moonlight Magic events, it will give you the full breakdown of the event. And
Jump on them.
It's a must-do. If you
Jump.
are there, there's no additional charge for it. Granted, the food it's a hot dog, it's
Chips.
potato chips, it's nothing amazing, but it's free. You didn't pay for it. Your dues paid for it. You might as well use
the
it.
character meet and greets are above and beyond
Yes.
110%.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Would you...
Because
Very rare characters. We got Darkwing Duck, Launchpad McQuack, or Nutsack McQuack, and Scrooge McDuck. We didn't get to see him, but Carl is there, along with Russell and Doug.
And Jiminy Cricket
Jiminy
was out.
Cricket.
That was my biggest.
Yeah, we
pissed off.
missed
Jiminy Crick is never out.
them. We missed them because of Flight of Passage, but
Yeah. So go check out your DVC. If you are DVC, go check it out. If you're not, make friends with the DVC person and see if they can get you in. Because it sounds like a lot of fun.
it was a lot
It's
of
definitely
fun.
worth
A lot
it.
of fun.
The dance party was
The
awesome.
dance
They
party
had,
was
like a pajama.
amazing.
They had a pajama like dance party. Daisy and Donald got into a flight in the middle of the dance floor. It was just awesome to watch.
And it was over a song. I forgot what song it was.
All right. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I kind of like some of the dance party things. It's kind of fun.
It is fun.
When they're overly crowded, it's no good.
It's not for me.
Well, we know you don't like people.
Or dancing.
Or dancing.
Because of the rain, they moved the dance party from Discovery Island to the Lion King Theater. And they had all the meet and greets to the different, spokes, where the floats come out. And then the middle section was a dance party. The DJ was wearing a fucking dinosaur pajamas. Donald was in
really
his
done
pajamas. Daisy was in her nightgown. Goofy was in his pajamas. It was just fun. It was amazing.
Daisy was in her negligee?
It was a
Yes.
negligee. It was literally like Victoria's Secrets.
It was like a teddy?
It was a teddy. Daisy was in a teddy.
I don't
Oh,
remember
there are
that.
all kinds of images right now. Just
Yeah, this
hopping
is
through the
not
internet.
ending well.
So yeah, definitely go check out your DVC. See if you can get in this because it sounds like a lot of fun. There's a lot of rare characters. less wait times, and they do these at all the theme parks.
Yes,
not
it's
just
very-
Animal
yeah,
Kingdom.
Yes.
I don't know if they do it at Hollywood Studios.
They do.
They do.
They do.
They do.
I've never seen. I mean,
And we
So
we looked upon this on an accident because our trip was already booked before they announced this. And as soon as announced, Adam got on the horn and got us a
I
reservation.
feel like we've lucked into a lot of shit on recent trips.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, all of us. It's just been.
Yeah.
So one other thing before we end the night, you guys went back to Boma because you're staying at Animal Kingdom. You
Yes.
went back to the best buffet on property.
Yes, and they have the really good stews and the beef carving
Bubble
station.
tea and African soups and
It's good.
It's awesome. But what did Tim eat?
well, listen.
What did you eat, Tim?
All right, I'm gonna
Kid-
explain myself.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Did you eat all kinds of breads and desserts and get all fat and sassy?
Let me just hold on. Wait. I'm getting my Karnak the Magnificent here. You ready?
Go ahead, come on,
Okay.
Carson.
What is chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese?
You're half right. I hit up the macaroni and cheese, the meatballs, the mashed potatoes, but every table that we walked past had the meatballs on it. The meatballs.
They also had
are-
5-year-olds at most of those tables, so
No.
that's fine
The
too.
adults had it too. But I was being adventurous all week. I wanted comfort food.
He actually ate a Brussels sprout, so I mean, I have to give him
know
that.
Brussels
Boma
But
has that carving station with the roast beef.
yes,
Yes.
And the turkey.
I know.
And they have the
they had
soup.
amazing ribs. They had
Yes.
such good ribs.
The food is amazing.
I only went there for the zebra domes.
Nobody wants to get domed from a zebra, Tim. They got big scary teeth
Well-
and big scary eyeballs.
Do you know what the difference between a zebra and a zebra is? We learned this from one of the African guys at Animal Kingdom.
America won a war in 1776, and I'm not going to call it that shit anymore.
No. In Africa, they don't have the letter Z. It's Zeb. That's how they pronounce Z, is Zeb.
Zed, yeah. Z is
That was
Zed.
Zeb.
Zebra.
Zebra.
I wanted
Once
to play a
again,
game with the
zebra.
guy, and it's like zebras are black with white stripes, and zebras are white with black stripes.
No, they're all black with white stripes.
The zebra, which is also the largest bra known to mankind. I just broke Adam.
Wow, it's just like they're coming quick and fast now, and it's like, oh god, it's dad jokes on parade.
And Trenton's confused.
I was being serious. They tell you that on the safari that zebras are black with white stripes. No?
I don't doubt that.
I don't know. I can't give you an answer
Which
on that.
we
Their
did.
tongues
We
are like
did the
long.
nighttime safari.
I love the nighttime safari.
No, it was a little too night.
It was a little too night.
Maybe
They
it's
still
late
did the fake
shit.
sunset
Okay.
thing, but we did the
Yeah.
lion. The male lion roared, and you could hear him through the whole safari. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
He's
But this is
really loud.
another funny story. We did the safari. We met up with a couple, and we're chit chatting. We sat in the same row with them. We're chit chatting with them, making jokes back and forth. So after the safari we found the meet and greet with Darkwing Duck, the dance party. So they literally showed up behind us in line. So they followed us to the line for Darkwing Duck. They followed us to the line for Launchpad and Scrooge. So fast forward, the end of the trip, where we get to MCO and we're sitting waiting for our flight. Somebody taps me on my shoulder and says, "Is this the line for Darkwing Duck?" And it's this couple. It's like, oh.
It gets worse.
I said, Newark? Newark, yeah, we're on the same flight. So I end up somehow getting my boarding group before Adam. So I get on first because we had to check in and I want to make sure we had...
Wait a minute. You guys had separate boarding groups, and you
Yeah.
didn't walk up to the counter and be like, "This is my husband. We are boarding together." And
No,
fuck
they
you?"
tell you that you have to take the later group.
Yeah. So I
Are you
had
serious?
boarding group
Yeah.
C, he had boarding group D. So I got on first and I took the carry-on bag so we can make sure we had the overhead bin space.
Good call. Good call.
So I get on the plane
takes
and I
the
come and sit
carry-on.
down.
And I'm waiting, and I'm talking to this couple, and we're just... Not only are we sitting across the aisle from each other, they live a town over.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, they live in Pennsylvania, in right,
Toby Hanna.
like a town, like
And
like a
they're
town or two
DVC
over.
members.
Literally
Yes.
20 minutes from us.
It was a little crazy. We exchanged numbers. We haven't spoke. His name is Dylan. Hi, Dylan. I don't remember her name, but it was really exotic sounding, and I probably killed the pronunciation. So
They were very fun. Young couple, probably recently married. It was a fun thing.
Well, hopefully Dylan and his wife will listen to the show and get their first shout out.
yes,
So, all in all, it sounds like it was a hell of a trip.
it was awesome. It was a really good time. Even with the hiccups, it was a really good time.
So, welcome back, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed the trip report. It's a lot of fun doing these. It's nice to hear Disney veterans having a new experience
Without
whenever they
doubt.
go down.
We do have some pictures from the camera that we haven't posted yet. We didn't take a lot because of the weather, but there's a couple on there.
We have a few from the camera, and we have a few PhotoPass pictures that are just being a pain in the butt because of MDE and all that fun stuff. So.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll be sure that you be sure to post those on the site. But be sure to post those on the Facebook group. There's a lot that I posted to the Instagram from Tim and Adam being down there. Make sure you go over there, check that out at 3 Sheets Podcast. It's a fun Instagram. We post whenever we're down there. We post pictures during the week that we're not down there, and we have a lot of fun over there. So. Thanks for joining us this week on 3 Sheets to the Mouse. If you enjoy the show, go over to iTunes. Let us know how we're doing, rate, review. But most importantly, Trenton, what do they do?
You go to facebook.com.
Nope. They subscribe.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's a given. I thought everyone was already subscribed.
Not everyone's subscribed. Some people don't subscribe.
If you're listening to this, you should fucking be subscribed.
If you're in the group, subscribe.
Fucking subscribe to the goddamn show. Get updates when we fucking put out a new episode. God damn it.
Here comes the angry Amish.
Am I being too nice about it, Scott?
No. It's real easy. Go into your iTunes podcast app. Click subscribe. Click that you download whenever you get on Wi-Fi. So if you go to work, you're on your Wi-Fi there. If you go back to your home, you're on Wi-Fi there. It'll automatically download so you have a new episode ready to listen every single
everyone
week.
has fucking
put
Wi-Fi.
out.
You ever seen Doctor Strange?
everyone
Even
has
they had
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. They're not fucking savages.
This is true. But everywhere's got Wi-Fi. Just subscribe, click like, subscribe, blah, 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 subscribe, blah, 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 subscribe. Do it. It's the best way to help grow the show. The more subscriptions we get, the more fun we can have. A couple of other things. Magical Meltdown. We've had a lot of new shirts come out this week. There's been a bunch of new stuff. Tim and Adam were pimping the shit out of Magical Meltdown down in Disney.
Adam.
Real quick, Trenton, what's your favorite Magical Meltdown shirt?
I like the Rhodey. Uncle Rhodey? Is it Uncle Rhodey?
Cousin Joe.
Cousin Joe.
Cousin Joe.
Close.
So it's no secret that Animal Kingdom is my favorite park, and that Mr. Rhodey, or Cousin Rhodey himself, was the designer for most of the
Mr.
park.
Allen.
Well, that's his park name. Was the designer for most of that park, and
Not most, all.
So I just have this soul connection with him. Also, that earring makes me just want to pull on it and rip it out of his fucking
Listen,
ear.
as somebody who has actually met Cousin Joe,
Oh, here's gonna let's Tim flex nuts.
I'm gonna
here.
start crying now.
Yeah, let's flex nuts, Tim.
So Tim, what's your favorite T-shirt? from
Right
Magical Meltdown?
now, my favorite T-shirt is still my Mistress of Evil shirt.
It's an awesome shirt.
It's fucking
awesome
great.
I recommend that to anybody.
It's a Maleficent pinup. It's an amazing shirt.
I honestly love the pinup series. Unfortunately, Mikey tonight could not join us, but Mikey, when you listen to the show, more pinups, please.
Yes. I'm a big pinup fan. I'm a big fan of Betty Page, and when I commissioned that shirt and told Mikey we need a Maleficent kind of Betty Page kind of theme, he went on it, and he was above and beyond. I love that shirt. My second favorite is the Epcot free climbing shirt, which I wore this year again. Third
I love
annual
that shirt.
Epcot free climbing shirt,
Yeah.
which that always gets a lot of responses from
Yes, it does.
cast members and guests.
Cast members, people. Yeah. Adam, what about you?
For me, the two that I wear the most are the Big Hero 6, because Baymax is one of my favorites.
I like that one.
And my 3 Sheets IPA.
I love that shirt too.
It's one of my favorite shirts. I wear that shirt all the time.
So-
Both of them got big hits this weekend.
Stephanie wore Chip and Dale today and got multiple comments.
Awesome.
She loves Chip and Dale. She has on the red shirt. It's fucking great.
I'm wearing the 3 Sheets Gracie Manor shirt. I love this one. And the best part is, so tonight I was sitting down having dinner with my son, who's 4, and he goes, "That's all your friends?" I was like, "Yeah, it is. It is."
It's the only shirt that has my tattoos on it too.
We're not friends. We're family.
Oh, speaking of that, so tonight with dinner, I had a beer. I had the Kanaha Blonde Ale, which is amazing. And under the bottle cap, obviously Kona Brewing Company always puts the Hawaiian phrases under the bottle caps. Tonight's, I kid you not, was Ohana.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But also, like I said earlier, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 3 Sheets Podcast. If you're in the parks, tag us on your Instagram. Don't forget to use the hashtag, Adam.
Is it pound 3 Sheet Nation with the number 3?
Hashtag with the number 3, 3
Okay,
Sheets
I'm
Nation.
old. It's pound 3 Sheet Nation with the number 3.
tic-tac-toe.
Adam's talking about rotary phones and shit.
No.
Speaking of millennials, our Facebook has a purple wall.
Hashtag.
I'm so pissed off about that.
I wanted to
so
punch Mike in
angry
the
about
face.
that.
when I saw
That's
that.
not the only hashtag we have, though.
No, we have a few. That's why I didn't know
no.
which one we were talking about. I'm like,
So there's a couple hashtags. So if you're on Instagram, go hashtag us 3 Sheets Nation. Disney for adults. Use the number 4 because it's way cooler. And then also hashtag Get Fuzzy.
Get fuzzy.
Hashtag get fuzzy.
Yeah.
I'm always fuzzy.
If you really want to interact with us, head over to the Facebook group where you can find yourself in the purple wall at facebook.com/group/3 Sheets. That's the best place to become part of the 3 Sheets Nation. Hang out with us over there. It's a lot of fun. The only ask that we have is that new members, if you want to join, answer the questions. We have 3 questions. They're very simple.
Listen, and if you add your friends because you think they're gonna like it, just mention to them that they need to answer the questions.
Absolutely. We've had a ton of new members come in all of a sudden. Make sure that your friends that you've invited, I'm talking to you, Stephanie Maxwell, you've invited your entire friends list.
Which we love. Which
Which is totally fine.
Which is perfectly fine.
Totally fine.
We love it, but we have to make sure you're not a bot. We want to make sure that you understand what you're getting into.
Yes. And make sure that your friends know. Say, hey, I invited you to this. Just send them a little texty text and say, hey, I invited you to 3 Sheets Nation. Answer the questions. It'll be all good. And then their page will be filled. Like there is no more Facebook after this. It is 3 Sheets Nation. That's it.
That's it.
So come hang out with us over there. If you have friends that love Disney, again, invite them, but make sure they answer the questions. So tonight, welcome back, Tim and Adam. I'm gonna send it to Adam for some closing remarks.
All right, so I'm going to start off again. Our next meetup will be June 9th, and that is in Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. No, Hershey, Pennsylvania in...
Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
We have an idea of what we're going to do if it rains out, so we do have backup plans. We don't have a definite time where we're going to meet up. I'm going to try to figure all that out within the next couple of days, so keep an eye on the page and on the events page. That's where you can find all our meetups. We also have our big meetup coming up in November. Unfortunately, if you were trying to get on the dining reservations, I've seen a few more posts with people trying to get on. I cannot guarantee anything else. So I will figure out a time and a place to meet up in the next couple of days. Hopefully by tomorrow I should have all that updated. Also, if you plan on buying tickets to go to the park, if you buy them online, they're cheaper.
Yes.
So that's something to think about. For Wine and Dine, I do have to apologize for those of you who are trying and still trying to make it down. There will be other events. I can promise you that. There's nothing set in stone as of just yet. But the dinners, I cannot guarantee any more seating. In order to get these reservations, we actually had to make 3 separate reservations for one restaurant, 2 separate reservations for another. So we'll do our best to fit you in, but I cannot guarantee you're going to have a seat at this point. Whispering Canyon is Saturday the 3rd.
Okay. What
and
time?
That's at 5.
5 p.m. So Saturday, November 3rd, if you're in Disney World and you want to go to this, send Adam
It's
a message.
little, like I said, no.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Send him a message saying you'd like to get on the wait list. And look, can't
if we have
guarantee
somebody
it.
who canceled, you're first up.
Yeah.
But I cannot promise if you want to make a secondary reservation and you want to sit maybe in the restaurant, maybe you can get your own reservation and they can add you on at that point. But I can't add more people at this point to this particular reservation.
Exactly. So let Adam know that you'd like to come, and he'll be able to put you on a wait list, because right now that reservation is completely booked up at this point.
Yes.
So no guarantees. Send him in a message, let him know, and we'll do our best. But again, no guarantees. The other one is Monday at Beer Garden.
And that's the one I didn't make, and I don't know what time.
I did. It's 6:25 and 6:35.
6:30 p.m. at Beer Garden. If you want to get on that reservation as well, if you're new to the show, if you're new to the podcast, if you're new to the Facebook group, let Adam and Tim know they're the ones planning this dinner.
As of right now, there's 32 of us going to that dinner.
No, there's 32 for Whispering Canyon and 31 for Beer Garden.
Okay, so again, let them know. Put your name on a wait list, and if there's openings, then they'll help you out. And if not,
My best advice...
Be at Epcot. Be at Epcot that night.
My best advice is make a separate reservation around the same time, if you can. Mm-hmm. And then they might be able to all still sit us in the same general area. Because that's how they handle big groups anyway. We're all not going to be sitting at a table with 32 people at it. I can guarantee you that.
It's going to be a bunch of tables. It's going to be a corner. It's going to be rowdy. Disney is going to regret this.
Wait, Scott. Are you saying I get rowdy?
Yes.
Like I said, there's going to be more events. There will be just random meetups. I know we're going to want to walk around Epcot. For those of us running, there's going to be some place where we'll meet up. Just nothing else has been set in stone, because it is all the way out in November. We're looking at 6 months out.
Right.
So we have some time on this, but there will be more information flowing out within the next couple weeks.
And most importantly, I would say if you're planning to go down there for this week, be at Epcot Monday night. It's going to be fun. There, even after dinner, if you're not around, if you can't make a reservation for dinner, be around at Epcot. Make sure you join the Facebook group, and just tag people in the parks that when you're there, because find the group. There will be a large group of people. Find the group.
Also, make sure that you're following the event page.
Yes.
And if you need an invite, please reach out to
reach out to any of us. We'll send you a link to the event page. It's real super easy. It's going to have all the details as we go along. So awesome stuff. Adam, welcome back.
Thank you.
Give me some real closing remarks other than our announcements.
Actually, I just want to say thank you to all the people who made time to hang out with us
this whole week.
It's really important to us, and we do enjoy all of that. We enjoy meeting you just as much as you enjoy meeting us, and we had fun with every single person we met this past week. So thank you guys for making us so important, and you're just as important to us as we are to you, and I appreciate everybody who we met this weekend.
Awesome.
So thank you guys.
Awesome. It sounds like it was a wonderful week.
It really was. And the people that we met made it that way, so.
Good. That's, you know what? Like I've always said, Disney is best served with good drinks and good friends. So Trent, give me some closing remarks tonight.
Closing remarks. So I wanted to mention everyone that's new that's come to us recently.
A lot.
It's been a lot of people. And
overwhelmingly a lot.
One of my favorite recently, as I saw a post tonight when we were recording, Angie Lewis Lightson. That's a great fucking tattoo. It looks like some wrought iron with a mini bow and a heart in the middle. Fucking fantastic. I really, 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 really love that tattoo, actually. Really, really super cool. Not to discredit anybody else who's joined recently, but it's been it's a long list. So anybody that's here that hasn't been here before, we're glad to have you. We're glad to have you listening. I want to give us some shout outs to some recent cheaters that have been posting a lot. Josh Wozni. I know that Anthony Fernandez is in the park, I believe.
Yes, Michael Fernandez is
Michael
there.
Fernandez.
Michael Fernandez posted a great live video of him and his girlfriend drinking a Lapu Lapu.
Did you see their
Their faces?
No, not for that, but they posted one of their photo pass shots in front of the Chinese theater, and they both look totally underwhelmed to be there.
Well, Anthony Fernandez is in front of that fucking honey wall that makes you want to fucking vomit all over the place.
Oh no, they have
The
MRSA.
Ebola wall.
They have
It's
MRSA now.
fucking
Yes, they have MRSA
So,
and Ebola.
so you know,
Zika
congratulations.
Zika wall.
Shan Nichols has been posting a lot of drink recipes as usual, which we all very much appreciate. And I think a lot of
Yes.
cheaters appreciate. So I just wanted to thank everybody for making us a part of your Disney life and your time, and giving us a part of your week. I mean, if you listen to this whole fucking show and listen to me talk about whatever the fuck I talk about, we appreciate it. We love you all very deeply, and you're part of our Ohana, and that's what makes this special to us.
Absolutely. Tim, welcome back again.
You know what? I wish it's great to be back because I get to talk to you guys and my brothers again. But I want to be back in Disney.
Yeah, that happens.
It'll be odd in November.
We will be.
That's you know what? You know, that's why we started this podcast.
You know what? We were away for a week, and we were paying attention to the group. We might not have participated a lot in the group because we were obviously preoccupied with being in Disney
On vacation.
and actually enjoying the world. But the explosion of members that came in within the last week, I just want to thank you guys for sharing us, for posting us in other groups that you think other people might enjoy coming to our little world. Because this is a great little world we have here. We just took a no holds barred Disney, and
We keep it real.
We keep it
We
real.
keep it Disney. We keep it real.
all opinions matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except for yours, Chris Trussell. I'm sorry, Chris. Your 48 hours is up, motherfucker. I can't be nice to you anymore.
You know what? The funny thing is, he's gonna crack his ass up when he hears
He
that.
will,
Mm-hmm.
and that will prove to me that he listens.
Yeah.
I love you, Chris. I really do. I just gotta give you shit because
No, you know what? It's been a wonderful time. I love the direction our show is going now. We have been a wonderful.
wait, Trent. What?
I was just gonna say I need to give a shout out to my boss this week. I've had a wonderful week, and I know he listens. No, yeah, I mean, I've had a great week. This past week, it's a special shout out, and you know who you are. Thank you for making my life better, personally.
Look, I talk a lot about whiskey on this podcast because I like Disney, I like whiskey, I like Disney whiskey. I'm enjoying my whiskey tonight in my 3 Sheets Glencairn glass. Go over there to the magicalmeltdown.com. That is where you're going to find the Glencairn glasses, the tumblers. It goes back to our original tumblers way back long ago, back in like April of last year, where we had our quadrant logo put on tumblers. You can find those there. You can become you can come drink with us on 3 Sheets Nation, and by drinking out of 3 Sheets glassware. So go over there, check it out. We want to thank C-Maj for all his help on that. He is an artist. But go over to the Magical Meltdown. We've talked about it earlier. You can get your glassware. You can come drink with us. That's the best way to be part of 3 Sheets Nation. I will say, as I say every week, for the last 67 weeks, no, 68 weeks now, from all of us here at 3 Sheets to Mouse, thank you for making our show a part of your Disney life. Thank you for your time, this time, and until next time, so long for just a while.
And thank you.
And thank you. I haven't said it in a while, so I had to do it.
You missed that so much.
I have.